Yo, what's up? Wow, I am off center. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Alex Carpenter, your 2025 Gym Leader Challenge League champion at Full Grip Games, and we are coming in hot, folks. We've got a huge night tonight. Massive 28 players here for our final GLC League night of the 2025 season. And this is going to be a lot of players' last chance to earn a badge for the 2025 season and an invite to the first ever Gym Leader Challenge Invitational. Alex joining me to cast tonight as you've already locked up your badge lead win, Alex.
Yes, I have. Also, to note, a lot of people that do have a badge already. However, it was colorless before the double energy ban. So they are very much trying to get a second type to possibly play to the Invitational.
That's right. The way that the Invitational works is that you can only play a type of... You earn an invite to the Invitational with the type that you earned a badge with. So whatever badges you have, those are the types of decks that you can play in the invite with. And I think that the Invitational is taking place on like August 23rd or something like that.
Sounds about right.
Yep. And so we've got about a month. I'm actually going to be able to participate in it, which I am very excited about since I did earn one badge this year from my few times being able to play, since most nights I am now casting and producing GLC League nights. And we have got a big one here tonight, folks. Lots of players turned out for week 51, and it's 51 weeks because we have our GLC League nights on Thursday nights, and we're always off on Thanksgiving.
Yes, we are.
So it's 51 weeks in the season, and players have an opportunity to try and earn a badge. As you can see there in the corner, our badge leaderboard. You can also check out morsemakes.com. Ben Morse right there in the blue hat keeps track of all of our Gym Leader Challenge badges earned throughout our entire league. There's my wife Natalie setting out the table numbers, and she is running league tonight and does a great job orchestrating these league nights for our competitors. The printer is gone. Aaron had put a printer right there. I don't know what he was doing with the printer there, but like...
I think that was that there from the 3K?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they had they had their table there for the 3K.
That's right. Okay, and we've got a fun one here in round number 1. Hunter versus Alec. Alex, do you have any insight as to what either of these players are thinking that they want to bring tonight? I know Hunter already has a few badges, and Alec, I think, has at least 1 or 2.
I don't think Alec has any.
Really?
Actually?
No, last year he got one.
He got one towards the end of last year, and I don't think he's been able to get one yet this year.
Okay, so this would be big for Alec.
Yes.
Okay.
And he, at least before he took a bit of a break because of life, he was jamming.
Got, like, married and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was jamming dark pretty consistently. So, and it looks like, I'm pretty sure Hunter's on Dragon here.
Okay, all right. In the gold sleeves, man, looking good. And the Nike Dunks, man. Hunter's always got the swag.
Oh, yeah.
On point, dude.
Yep.
Now, as someone who knows Hunter personally, does he put a lot of thought into his wardrobe, into his drip every day?
Oh, absolutely. He spends way more money than he should on clothes.
Well, it pays off.
It does. He does look good, though.
I was going to say, of all the GLC players, Hunter is definitely one of the freshest.
For sure.
Which, I'd say that's a big part of playing Pokemon cards, is just looking the part, looking tough, looking like a slick Pokemon TCG player.
It looks like Alec is playing Dark. And
then does that look like...
Yeah,
that is Dragon confirmed for Hunter.
Yep.
Very cool. Players are going to have 40 minutes. We've got a guaranteed 5-rounder tonight, for sure, as we have dang near 30 players in the house, which is awesome. I mean, last night for Standard, we had 11. But then 2 weeks ago for Standard, we had 30.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
I think we had like 11 for GLC.
It's some nights it's like, dang, dude, where'd y'all come from, man? And then some nights
some good stream games last night, though.
There were. Yeah. And then some nights it's like, dang, where'd y'all go?
Oh, a second mulligan. Ooh. Dark is not a type you want to be giving extra cards.
No. No, giving mulligans in the Pokemon TCG just always feels bad.
True.
It just always does. It's something funny about the way that the Pokemon TCG operates as opposed to other trading card games, in that you are not allowed to start an opening hand if you don't have if you don't have a basic in your hand. You're literally not allowed to open that.
Yeah.
Now, as we're getting started here in round number 1 of 5 in our GLC League Nights, we have got Alec Reiner on the right with his Darkness deck against Hunter Horak on the left with his Dragon deck. Let's see what these players got in store for us.
Ooh. Yeah, that Trainer's Mail not hitting a lot there. Just it was a U-turn board and another tool that was not very helpful.
Trainer's Mail is one of those cards in Gym Leader Challenge format that I'm only so on it, really.
Yeah.
As it's not like when you could play Trainer's Mail in standard format, you were playing 4 of cards. You had specific cards in mind that you really want to hit. I always see Trainer's Mail as kind of like a combo completer when you want to find multiple cards in the same hand. Trainer's Mail can help you find the other card that you need. Say you have Rare Candy, but you need Evolution Incense or something like that. Trainer's Mail can help put it all together. But in Gym Leader Challenge, it's you're just spinning the wheel. I mean, you've got all singleton cards in your deck. You're let's see what the next 4 cards holds.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. There are definitely decks that does not go in for me. It tends to be decks where I'm just striving for every bit of consistency, like the fightings in Darks, where it's the 7 or 8 draw supporters, and then you got Pokegear and Trainer's Mail trying to make sure you find them every turn you can, and then also decks where you're just exactly which ones you're going to want to play, and you have that much draw power like Colorless. I do still like it in.
Yeah, it does. It seems better in some decks. Over others. I like Gear. I can get behind Pokegear, which digs 7 cards and allows you to pull a supporter there. And that card makes a lot of sense to me in Gym Leader Challenge format, since all of your supporters are singleton, right?
Yeah, so since you have a varied range of effects.
Right. And we see there Alec using the Sableye to excavate, look at the top card of the deck, decide if you want to discard it or not. He decides to keep the Darkness energy there, and then pass his turn. He's got Sneasel with Free Retreat in the active spot.
Yes.
And Hunter is going to work with his Dragon deck. And let's see, of all of the types that Hunter has earned a badge with so far,
I believe it is
Lightning, Water, and Colorless.
Yes.
So he's looking to add Dragon to his list of potential decks to play at the invite this year.
He was considering, I do know, playing Lightning again to try and just stop other people from getting badges.
Grinch? He was thinking of Grinching?
He almost did. He did it last year. It didn't quite work out, but he he was certainly considering it tonight.
Dude. The Grinch? My goodness. I would... He does like Lightning a lot, doesn't he?
Just as much as me.
Yeah. So is it safe to say then that you two are both very much considering playing Lightning for your own invite deck? I mean, you were playing in a double elimination tournament. There will probably be about maybe a little over a dozen players participating in the invite, I think.
I believe there's currently 18 people with badges, and assuming, some amount of them won't be there.
That's kind of what I'm assuming, maybe a little over a dozen.
Yeah. Especially looking at the types that people have available, Lightning actually looks like a very strong play into the field.
Oh, yeah? What makes you say that?
There's a lot of people with only Colorless. And Colorless is a great matchup for Lightning Spread, between half their attackers just being weak to Lightning, and then Snorlax kind of sucks to get stuck in the active. And a lot of Colorless decks have cut their like Mallow and Lana to heal cards. So it certainly is a good matchup where it's like just one Electivire and Regieleki is taking 3 prizes most of the time.
You're not worried at all about the popularity of Psychic?
Psychic is probably, of the good decks that exist, Lightning's worst matchup, but it still feels about 50-50 to me, I would say.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Now, another thought me and Hunter have had is that everyone knows we love Lightning Spread. Also, Cole, who got top 8 at the 1K with Lightning Spread, his 2 options are Colorless and Lightning, and he very much has expressed to us that he believes Lightning is the best deck in the format.
Okay.
And then Nick Rosamia, who's won his badge in the second week and then had to move away. We have talked to him, and he is planning on making the trip back out for the Invitational.
It's a potential, third of the field. I believe
he's also going to be playing our Lightning Spread list.
Well, he's only got the Lightning badge, so it's pretty much, it's like saying that I'm going to be playing a fighting deck. Like, yep.
Well, yeah, we know he's going to be playing a Lightning deck.
Yeah.
But we've talked to him and are pretty sure he's going to be playing, like, our list.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the Lightning Spread list that Cole got the top cut at the 1K and Austin got top cut at the 3K with is the list that me and Hunter at the beginning of last season spent 4 months playing nothing but that to iron out, and it just has been a monster since we figured out that list.
For sure. It looks like Alec is getting moving now. He's got Sableye in the active spots and is using Arvin to get some things going. Does have Hoopa available, so may be able to swing in with Hoopa to take a quick knockout. Hoopa's got that Assault Gate attack for 1 Darkness Energy. Can do 90 damage if it moves from the bench to the active spot.
I must say, Arvining for Pokegear can tell quite a bit about the hand he's got.
That's why Arvin stinks, bro. I've been saying this.
But it really can help enable those turn 1 Galarian Weezings just by getting your retreat tool and a Buddy Poffin. Sets up your Purloin and that. Speaking of, are you looking at the Purloin and the black and white set to make the swap?
I've been thinking about it, and I was thinking about asking you, what your thoughts are on the cards from, and here we go, Assault Gate for the knockouts.
Yeah. Taking the early lead.
I was thinking about asking you and your thoughts with the new cards from Black Bolt and White Flare. The Purloin has got a cool attack, kind of like the Kricketot for grass decks. Allows you to search your deck for up to 3 Darkness Pokemon, put them into your hand. The Purloin only has 60 hit points, which is a little bit of a concession against specifically the Dragon deck, right?
Yes.
And it's all because of Raging Bolts, and its attack allows you to do 30 damage times the amount of basic energy you have attached, or just any energy attached to it, to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And it's real easy with the double Dragon energy to do 60 damage.
It certainly is a fear, especially with the also idea of every other deck playing Marnie and Iono to immediately disrupt it. The similar issue that I have with playing Alolan Vulpix in Water. Although it is a very strong card, sometimes it's just your hand goes away and into nothing. However, it is tough because specifically that Raging Bolt is, and if it wasn't Purloin, it would be an easy swap because I'm already playing Spiritomb and a 60 HP Sneasel like Alec is playing right now for the free retreat.
Right.
But the fact that it is a Purloin and evolves into your draw support does make it harder to justify.
Right. That's like the one Pokemon you really need to survive on turn 1 is Purloin. So, but
however,
I could see it. The card's just really good. Right?
It is, because the other thing is, as good as Discard Draw 2 is, only being able to have one of them isn't that strong. Like, it is strong, don't get me wrong, but you're still playing 7 draw supporters, when a lot of decks that are playing that have good draw support are maxing out at like 6. And I've even gone up to 8 draw supporters in Dark before, because I just felt like I wasn't finding them enough.
I feel like I'm playing like a dozen in my fighting deck, dude.
So true.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't have enough. Now, let's talk about the game a little bit. Hunter is on the ropes. I mean, he is really sucking eggs here, not doing a lot, while Alec is just running the table. It's not me, folks. I don't know. That's just interference. Ignore it. Yep. Alec is just running the table right now with this Hoopa. Assault Gate is able to pull it off for some quick knockouts in the early game, while Hunter is just kind of spinning his wheels trying to figure out a move. Alec finds Guzma and Hala off the Pokegear, and that could it doesn't enable a whole lot. I mean, Alec's hand is like looking a little stinky right now.
He's got a Frozen City in there. I can't quite tell what else he's got. I think a Beast Ring.
He's got a Muscle Band. He's got a Hiding Dark, a Frozen City, and maybe another Dark.
Oh yeah, that Guzma stinks.
Yes, it's not.
There's no real good target, because I mean, I guess you could just play it without the discard for Artisan.
That's
almost
what I'm thinking.
Feels like the best play.
It's 100% the best play. You've already got the Hiding Dark in your hand.
Like there's nothing.
You don't need a tool card either.
You don't even want, like, Rainbow's good, but you don't even really want it.
No.
Like, just go get Artisan, get your Purloin. Next turn, if it sticks, go get your Spiritomb, play your Frozen City, and off to the races.
Right. Nope. I think he's going in.
Really?
Okay.
Muscle Band.
And the Darkness, yep.
Okay. I guess those discards aren't too bad. A lot of Dragon is pretty small.
Right, and that's something that I've found myself thinking when playing Darkness as well, specifically when playing against you this week, was that against decks that are kind of squishy, like Lightning and Dragon, you don't need your buffs as much because your Pokemon are already going to be hitting the numbers that they need to hit.
Yep.
Or not hitting them, as like Hoopa is not going to be hitting the 120 it needs to finish off this Raging Bolt in the active.
Correct.
And now we've got ourselves a real gamer game here, folks. As it looks like both players are
Artisan and Double Turbo.
Yeah, both players are kind of just going through the motions.
I must say too that I do know, and I don't completely disagree with the choice. Alec does not play TM Turbo Energize in this deck. So the option of just getting a Guzzlord powered up right now was not there.
Right.
And I don't completely disagree with cutting that TM, because I cut it from my list and I have not been missing it.
The thing about it is, and I wasn't playing it in my Darkness deck this week either, the thing about TM Turbo Energize is that it really is just for Guzzlord, but that's such a strong play. So now I'm kind of back on the fence. Like, now I'm thinking about it again. Like, I think I might want that card back in the deck.
And the fun enough thing to me is, after playing against you, I almost thought about maybe, even as crazy as it sounds, taking Guzzlord out. It just seemed like a bunch of clunk in your deck. That, like, it was your comeback mechanic, but also if you didn't have the cards in your deck you need to facilitate it, would you have even gone behind?
Right. And that's something worth thinking about 100%. I mean, it's just really difficult to power up now, right?
Yeah, and you can fit more cards. Like, you could have fit like an E-Hammer in to deal with Okie Dokie easier.
For sure. Yep, it's certainly something worth thinking about, and something that I am going to be thinking about, because you could commit more space to just more buffs, right? You could play like Galarian Zigzagoon, you could play Scoop Up Net, you could play things that just help you to...
And there's a couple good, too, if you're doing that. Might as well there's a couple really good Obstagoons.
There really are. I've been thinking about this.
I actually really like Obstruct Obstagoon, specifically into how just GLC is formed up. A lot of the really good attackers in this format are basics.
Yep.
So between getting the extra damage buff, because the Obstagoon with Obstruct also has the ability, like the basic, to drop 3 damage counters on something when you evolve into it.
Or, and hear me out, you could play the one that does Knuckle Impact for 180, and then you could play,
I believe, for triple colorless
Ignition
too.
Energy and Triple Excel to power up both your Zoroark and the Obstagoon.
I don't hate. There's multiple.
And then there's Piers,
which
which
that
can
the one?
get you the energy.
Also, is that the one with the ability to force your opponent to discard cards down to 4 once a turn too?
It is.
That can be really obstructive against some decks too.
For sure. And taking a look at the board real quick, Hunter just has to use Hex Maniac and pass. Notice he used TM Turbo Energize and got 1 water, dude.
I just realized that myself. What is
absolutely
happening?
Horrendous, man.
This is just a classic Hunter stream game is what I'm feeling.
Hunter does think he's cursed.
He just cannot find energy except against me when he's on stream. That was the perfect game for him when he played against me.
Is Hunter cursed, bro?
Maybe.
Is Hunter cursed?
At this point, it wouldn't surprise me.
I know. It's hard to say, right? It's hard to say. All right, so Alec has got double turbo energy on his Zorua, but then has this Hoopa in the active spot, and the Hoopa just doesn't really do. And this is something that is a common theme with Darkness decks. The Hoopa gets stuck, right? I mean, it gets out there, and then it's not even like Zapdos where you keep poking for 10. You're just literally doing nothing.
Yes, that's one thing. As much as I miss that extra 10 damage on Zapdos pretty often, I do not miss doing absolutely nothing when you don't get to move. For whatever reason, the mental health part of poking 10 when you get stuck is just great. And can help fix math, as it did help set up the lock game for me against you.
For sure.
On Tuesday.
Yes, I mean, and we could see here, I mean, if Alec had been able to poke 10 damage for like 3 turns against this Raging Bolt, it would be much easier to knock out.
Oh, yeah. Right now, it looks like he is lining up, assuming he can find a way out of the active. He may be just leaving this Bolt stranded and try and find Zoroark and just copy its snipe attack.
All right, Hunter is moving now. All right,
Ooh.
we have got movement, folks. Dracloak is online, and Hunter will finally be able to draw some cards as he plays Ultra Ball, discarding Muscle Band and Garchomp to go get Dracloak with the Recon Directive ability, allowing him to look at the top 2 cards of his deck, put 1 into his hand, 1 on the bottom of the deck. A very welcome ability here, but Hunter finds Mysterious Treasure, which he cannot play because he's got a 0-card hand, and Raihan, which he cannot play because he doesn't have any energy in the discard pile, and no Pokemon have been knocked out. So,
correct.
Yep. Take the Raihan.
Yeah.
Sure. I think that makes sense.
I will say, with the new Zoroark, the copycat attack, because someone's asking about Turbo Energize because of the 3 costs on the Zoroark. That copycat attack on Zoroark is just in case sometimes you'll get to use it. If you want to put it in the game plan, I think you play an Ignition Energy.
I agree.
Now. Yeah. It's not something...
And try to get another Pokemon that can use Ignition Energy, right?
Because honestly, the new Zoroark impressed... I thought the card performed really well in our
It felt
earlier
good.
this week.
1 Darkness Energy
yeah.
punch to do like a solid 150 damage, even sometimes 120. With your buffs, you're doing 170 or 140. Like,
yeah, I liked the Kukui inclusion.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, because it allows you to play around. That actually is a thought from when I when I was playing Drampa Zoroark back in 2017 at NAIC, we played Kukui in that list in Standard, and the reason was the same, because you're attacking with Mind Jack all the time, and you want to be able to outmath your opponent. If they think they're like, playing around you by limiting a bench, you can like say, oh, well, here's my, my choice band Kukui, and I actually do have the knockout. Yeah, you're bodied.
Oh yeah, I don't hit. Me and Hunter a while ago were playing Giovanni's Scheme in Dark for the same reason. We just found that the Giovanni Scheme, which is you have the choice of either filling your hand to 5 or just doing 20 more damage.
Hunter loves Giovanni's Scheme.
He does?
He thinks that's like his favorite
The thing
card.
is, I don't hate it. When I tested, especially back then at least, when I tested between it and Kukui, I found myself often drawing more off the Scheme and the 20 damage only mattering when I needed it, and not needing the more draw most of those turns.
You could play both, bro.
You could, and I don't hate it.
Kukui
I don't hate it.
With Lipard, Kukui is
Fine.
draw, and it's a +2. So that's the thing I really like. In Darkness, you really want to stack that hand. And and Alec finds Sycamore as well. Can discard his hand, draw 7.
Now he's got that Foul Play Zoroark evolves with the Hiding Dark Spiritomb in the active.
Yep.
So he could, with the Drampa sitting in Hunter's active, he could retreat into Zoroark and just copy Berserk, which is probably what he should have done, to be honest.
Yeah, that would have been a really good opportunity to use Berserk, as you've got Spiritomb with damage counters on it.
Yeah.
Right? And how many other opportunities are you going to have to effectively use Zoroark? I guess
actually
Zoroark
a lot in Dragon. All the time in Dragon.
All the time.
Raging Bolt is about the only attacker, and even then it's only because you have to use double turbo now instead of twin and double colorless.
Yeah.
It's really just the Garchomp, which Hunter is not finding this game.
No.
After getting Guzma turn 3.
Yeah, Alec kind of just running the table right now.
And then this Raging Bolt, but even then you can fix the Raging Bolt with one Muscle Band or Dark Claw. And choosing to keep that Zoroark, Purloin, and Sableye.
Yep.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yep. Sableye, that card, that's half the draw engine right there,
Yeah,
dude.
I've taken it out of my list recently.
Bro.
It's just
so good.
Half the time I forget to use it, so it is a bit of a skill issue. And I do sometimes miss disable. But only in times when you're just like, man, I am drawing so bad because this is dark.
It happens with dark. Well, that's part of the thing.
You're right.
It's
that
exactly the reason why you got to play Galarian Weezing too.
You're correct.
Yeah, having both of those.
You have not spoken a lie yet.
No, right. Exactly. And then with Muscle Band and Dark Claw, sometimes you're disabling for 30 and then running it back for another disable for 30, and that okay.
Yeah,
you could really soften up big boys. If you happen to be up against a Wailord or a Torterra
or an Okidogi, as we saw.
Yep, there's a lot of different things you can stick with that, and then on top of it, just being able to thin unwanted cards out of your deck really helps too.
Yeah,
we got Raging Bolt finally activated thanks to the Raihan played by Hunter, and we're finally going to see a Thunderburst Storm. And it's just going to take out the active. And this is exactly why we said that Hunter or that Alec should have attacked with the Zoroark last turn, because now here is the Zoroark that can't answer the Raging Bolt.
10 damage short.
Right.
And with one more energy, all he needs is one more energy to take a knockout, either on the active or hit the Sableye next turn if Alec fails to knock out this Raging Bolt.
See, Alex got Nest Ball. Yeah, and you could see how much that would have changed the game, right? If I guess I guess maybe not, right? Because if Alec does take the knockout with Zoroark, right, then Hunter promotes Raging Bolt, knocks out the Sableye all the same. So I guess it doesn't matter. And then the Zoroark still can't knock out the Raging Bolt, right?
People can take with them.
Sorry, guys. I'm getting some interference on my walkie-talkie. We're going to have to get off channel 1 eventually.
Yeah. That base and have one in my one that I use for students, so I'm going to check.
Yeah, it sounds like we have a, I don't know, maybe like some like first responders or something. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we don't have to call down for anything, all right? Because we're getting a lot of interference on the walkies tonight. I got to change off channel 1 for sure. That seems to be the most popular channel around.
Which, not surprising, to be honest.
No, it's really not.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and Alec uses Nest Ball, goes and finds Guzzlord.
I was going to say that we do have to remember, while he's might have issues finding a knockout this turn, Alec does have the 2 prize lead and has not used Guzzlord yet, or a B-String. We have not seen B-String hit the discard. We have not seen a Dark Patch hit the discard, or a Raihan.
Right. So what do you do here, is Alec? If Alec has not played a Sporter yet, I'm thinking Clara seems like a solid option. I think he's got Clara in his hand right now.
That might be actually why he went with the Spiritomb last turn, hoping the Frozen City would stick. Claring for Spiritomb back with the Frozen City in play would have been pretty good.
For sure. You say we do see he is playing Galarian Moltres. Obviously, that's a really good cleanup attacker at the end of the game.
Yes.
Just pretty much all you need is Clara to activate that. He's considering a Guzma right now. He does have Versus Seeker. Could bring up the Dredagon, copy it.
Guzma Dredagon feels really good.
It's got 2 energy on it.
It's still attacking energy, and Raging Bolt against this board. I mean, 1 more energy and it can knock out Zoroark it can knock out Zoroark if it's active, or Sableye anywhere it is, because it does still have that Dragon Headbutt attack for 130 for 3.
And it's looking like Marnie actually. Okay, Marnie is going to be the supporter. And then Alec saying, actually, man, I totally didn't play that Marnie yet. It's
and Hunter letting him do it. So
Hunter allowing it to happen.
As I like to say, accepted game state.
Yeah. Yeah. Alec really slid that field blower in there.
Oh yeah.
Real late.
Yeah.
The hand was
found the
already
Dark Patch.
shuffled.
Debating whether playing it would have to risk giving playing Dark Patch would risk Guzzlord getting bossed.
Right.
Although if you're not taking a knockout like it looks like he is not gonna do.
No, I don't think he's got it. No.
There's not really a risk unless Hunter can find like a Crispin attached Double Dragon to this Raging Bolt.
Yeah, I don't think all
which
that's
is
happening,
terrible.
bro. Yeah.
That would be pretty. I wouldn't say terrible, but it would not feel great.
It's not good, bro. Wait, how is this a knockout? 130 minus 20.
That should be 110.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say.
All right, hold up. Okay, so double turbo energy, copied. What? Raging Bolt. Did you do 110? 110 plus 10? Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I mean, be serious.
So that explains a lot more. Alec thought he had knockout. Okay. That explains a lot more playing like the Marnie instead of Versus Seekering for Guzma. Makes a lot more sense if you assume you have knockout on board.
Yeah, I got a pretty good rapport with both these guys, so I don't mind busting some balls tonight.
Yeah.
As this game has been absolutely scuffed.
Oh, yeah.
Scuffed from top down.
They both opened some awkward hands.
Yeah.
Hunter took forever to find energy, and I think still has only found 5 energy throughout this entire game. I think he's got 1 in the discard, and that's it.
Yeah, this game is just scuffed all over, guys. But, you know, that's the fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the fun. And now, we got to see if Hunter can play his way out of this. He's not had the prettiest game so far, but given a little bit of a break there because of Alex's miscalculation.
Yes.
And now has an opportunity to swing in for another KO.
Ordinary Rod just for the Garchomp line, I believe that was. Which makes sense. Being behind even one prize, that is his best comeback mechanic in the deck.
The thing about Gym Leader challenges, and I think players, the more players interact with Gym Leader challenge, the more they kind of the more they see. I mean, it is very difficult to play a Gym Leader challenge deck well. It just is.
Oh yeah.
There's just like a lot of different cards, a lot of different interactions, and even these two have been playing Gym Leader challenge for a long time now, and
he found a Crispin.
It's very easy to kind of narrow in on one thought and then miss another thing, and that's part of what makes the format so fun to play, in my opinion, is the challenge of navigating a singleton deck well in the Pokemon TCG.
Did he just Crispin for 1 energy?
Yeah, dude.
This man
earlier, I told you earlier, bro, he used Turbo Energize for 1 energy, dude. His deck is dry.
I know he plays more basic energies than that.
His deck is dry.
His prizes are a lot of energy. Man, your supporter being just energy search feels so bad. But I guess it got him the knockout.
All right, Hunter.
On the attacker.
To 4 prizes remaining.
Yes.
Can Alec make some magic happen?
Something I did notice, I forgot Hunter played while he was doing that deck search. There is a counter energy in his deck, too. So that can help as he tries to mount this comeback.
It certainly can. It's like, when you're losing, it's like another double dragon energy. Heck yeah.
Especially while if Alec is able to power up this Guzzlord this turn, as scary as that is, he has nothing to follow it up, it looks like.
No. And that's the thing. Hunter's board is actually looking better than Alex right now. But, Alec could go down to 1 prize if he can get this Guzzlord going, right?
This is all still stemming back from choosing the Marnie instead of versus Seekering for the Guzma, because he would still have Clara in his hand if he had made that choice.
Exactly, right? And then would have taken another prize card.
And would have another attacker established.
Would have removed an attacker from Hunter's board.
This is debating what to put back right now.
Yep, Super Rod, 2 Pokemon getting tossed back in.
Any basic energy he should be considering? Because...
Ooh, he's got the Raihan. Okay. So we do have the guaranteed Guzzlord knockout for 2 prizes.
And then he can go and search out, I would hope, an attacker here? Yeah, it looks like he's looking at that Spiritomb.
Or looking up Clara for next turn.
Clara, especially because I do believe Moltres is in the discard.
It is
right now. So
but you would need another energy still.
He would need another energy still, but if he can find that, as his deck doesn't look too big.
No, it doesn't look big. But are there energy in the deck?
True, he did opt to only put 2 Pokemon back off the Super Rod. I
see counter energy, but that's like it, dude.
What? That'll do the job, though.
It would, but that's the only energy in the deck.
It is the only energy. I would have definitely put... Going for this play, I would have put one of those... He had multiple basic energies in the discard and has already used Dark Patch. I 100% would have used...
He, has to get Clara.
Yeah.
There's no... dude,
I don't know why he's revealing it, but...
yeah. Your entire deck is in the discard pile.
Yeah. Just trade into the counter energy. It's fine.
And then this Guzzlord... What's crazy about this, right? So if Alec had chose to use Guzma to KO the Druddigon, then this Raging Bolt would have 10 damage on it still, and Guzzlord would be able to clean this up for 120. Right?
You know what?
So
else
Alec would be winning. You know what would have also been crazy?
You know what would have also been crazy? Alec would be winning. You know what else would have also been crazy? Alec would be winning. You know what else would have also been crazy? Alec would be winning. You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been crazy? You know what else would have also been c if instead of turn attaching to Guzzlord, he had turn attached to Sableye, whose disable can take a knockout.
Yeah.
This could take a knockout this turn, and he would be able to force Hunter to have the Gust.
Yes, for sure, right? And that would have been very
Granted,
good as well.
Hunter having the Gust would be disastrous.
Yes. It's not great.
But he's not been drawing well this entire game.
It's true. Like, are we really thinking that Hunter has the boss or the Guzma
Right?
in this hand? Like, no
No.
shot.
No.
shot, dude. No shot. Yo, what's up? Trust your pilot. Thank you for the raid. 49 people. Welcome, everybody, from Trust Your Pilot. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed playing the Pokemon TCG Live today. And are ready for some Gym Leader Challenge action, because that's what we've got happening here tonight. The final GLC League nights of the 2025 season. I'm joined by your 2025 League season champ, Alex Carpenter. And this is round 1 of 5. We've got 28 players in the house tonight. And
And I just realized, too, the timer's getting real low. Hunter,
Trust Your Pilot said you made me rethink my life with your comment earlier today. As I said, I couldn't believe he was still out here reporting on every single patch for TCG Live. Well, I watched your video last night because I was like, what is happening in the world of TCG Live? I've been out of the loop for so long.
Unfortunate thing.
I've been out of the loop for so long, but I'm like, Trust Your Pilot's still out here doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. Yeah, no, some pretty important cards having issues out of this new set.
Apparently Prism Energy is banned.
It just does. You can put it in your deck list. You will be playing a 56 card deck.
But
it literally just gives you a 56 card deck. Same with Ignition Energy, I believe.
Are you serious?
I think so.
Oh my.
So technically, you could play a 52 card deck on live right now.
Really?
If you just put 4 Prism and 4 Ignition Energy in your deck. Oh, does Ignition work now? I thought I heard it had issues, but I do know Prism is definitely having issues.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, honestly.
Of just not showing up. I saw plenty of posts.
Oh, and then Hunter's got the energy. Galarian Moltres in game. Clara.
Let's go, Alec.
Clara, Galarian Moltres. Alec has got the win. Did I say Hunter? Yeah. Alec has got the win. Clara, Galarian Moltres, and a huge one-hit knockout with Galarian Moltres for the game. That was, not the smoothest game there. Not the smoothest game at all.
Yeah. But he got there, and that's what matters.
It is. A scrappy dogfight there for a little while, if you will. Hunter not going to come away from that match believing that he doesn't have a stream curse.
No, not at all. Not at all. He is definitely... That is only confirming his thoughts. But he is still in it. 5-rounder, 4-1 has ended up being what won that many times. In fact, just a couple weeks ago, we had a 5-rounder that was won by... I forget who... Or I think it was actually even Hunter that won it off resistance at 4-1.
It's true.
Losing in the last round.
For sure.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Alec on his way to potentially earning his first badge of the season on the last week of the season. So he would have to win at least 3 of his next 4 games, though, to have a shot at that badge. And for players like Alec who do not have a badge yet for a GLC League night, it is something they certainly are going to want to earn, because you get an invite to the Gym Leader Challenge Invitational, which is going to be a really cool thing. It's our first time ever doing it. Let's take a look real quick at the badge board right now, courtesy of Ben Morse. Morse Makes over here. glc.morsemakes.com. This is our 2024-2025 season. And this is a really good, really cool, comprehensive website. Ben keeps track of records here, and you can also click on badges and see the specific deck lists that players used to win. And, for example, if you wanted to go see JD's grass deck, you could go see JD's grass deck right here. Yes. Pretty cool. Nice that he's got that all.
Something else on this website
linked up.
I'd love to point out, just to poke a little bit more fun at Hunter, because I am his really good friend. There are player records.
Father.
There are player records on here as well. If you go right below the badge board, up at the right there.
Oh, I see.
If you click that,
I could probably click
or
this
at
too.
the bottom.
Yeah.
And one of Hunter's things that he. Because as obviously he couldn't catch
7-2,
badges.
bro. This guy is goated. Holy crap! This guy should just retire right now.
He did go 0-1 drop one of those weeks. One of the 3 weeks that he played, I believe.
Yeah. Scoreboard, dude. Scoreboard. 7-2. Win
You have
percentage
no scoreboard
off the
argument
charts.
against me.
Off the charts, bro. Off the charts.
The only reason you're even up in this top section is because you top four.
I'm batting like 80% right now or something crazy, bro.
Yeah, you want to see something crazy? You go to last year's player records. I got a 70% win rate over like 30 weeks.
That's true. That's true. All right, yo, these are crazy. 107 is God. I wish I could play all year. That's so cool to see.
I mentioned this because one of Hunter's things, as much as he can't beat me in the badge race, obviously, he did decide that then he was trying to catch up to me in overall wins, which losing that means he cannot even tie me in it. He had to go 5-0 tonight to tie me in overall wins, and then. He currently is, I believe, also either tied or one behind me in top fours, which he could still top four. But he decided that at least in competition with me, he was trying to take over one of those. And that first round certainly made it a lot harder.
John Patterson goated, dude.
So true.
83 and 45. That's pretty solid.
14 top fours being here only 31 weeks.
Good gravy, 31
Because that's the thing.
fours.
If you look at me and Hunter have only missed like 2 or 3 weeks total. We are the two people that have been here the most.
That's facts, yeah.
Which does help a little bit in me getting so many badges. But not that much when you look at Hunter only having 3.
Oh, this is weeks played. This
last one is weeks played.
Weeks played, all right.
And that is where you get that
48 weeks played.
Yeah, and I believe I've also got
fours.
48 weeks played.
Okay. That's why I was looking at 31 top fours. I was like, good God.
No, the bold one is top fours.
Got it. This is top fours right here. Cool.
And this top set, because there's a section below this, but this top section is only people who have either gotten a top 4 or played at least 5 weeks.
Where?
This top, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a bunch of people that have like only played 1 week.
Oh, I see.
And just to keep the clunk out of it in this top section.
Right, as you can see, I'm not amongst the players who are considered clunk, bro. I'm right here. Yeah.
And you've been there all season, because in week 2 or 3, you did get second to Nick Rosie.
That's right. I did. I lost in the finals to Nick Rosie.
Yes, with
That's
your
right.
dark deck.
That's right. Okay, so I got 2 out of 3 top. Bro, a 66% top 4 rate. That's crazy.
None of us have claimed to be a better player than you. I'm only better at GLC than you. We've got so much proof. We've got so much proof.
You were better at GLC than me this week. And
last season.
Last season, you were better at getting 8 badges than me.
And I was better than you at beating Ben Morse.
But you weren't better than me at getting 7 badges. I was the first player to get 7 badges. So you could say that, that
it's been a while since you were better than me.
Well, it's up for debate. Well, it's not a...
But you did have a bit of a nerf, have me kid.
You're only as good as your last game. Okay, I get it. For sure. That's fine. I'm washed now. I get it. For sure.
Hey, you said it first. You said it first.
I'm washed now. You're only as good as your last week played, baby. only as good as your last week played, for sure.
There is Craig. I'll just shout him out, mentioning in chat. There's also someone with 20 top 4s and only 40 weeks played, right there, with a pretty good record. 112 and 63 is really good.
Craig.
Another
Yep.
thing, though, that is also very funny to notice that John actually pointed out to me last week. If you look at the ties, only John and Fran have more than 5. And they're each in the double digits.
Goodness.
We make fun of Ben Morris a little too much. Oh, except for... there's a couple people with like 7, but for the most...
we make fun of Ben Morris too much? 4 ties?
We did make fun of Ben Morris.
He used to, yeah. 104. That's a good record.
He's still playing a lot when time is called, but he does...
Usually
he has
finished
finished games a lot.
This is a very good record here too.
Yes.
104 and 49.
Oh yeah, Ben has played really well. Just had some unlucky finishes. There's a reason he got 8 badges last season, even if he's only has 3 this year.
For sure. Yeah, and the thing is too, like the more you win,
the more you're gonna lose.
The more you're gonna lose.
Some of these types are so bad.
Well, and that's the thing. So it's like the record can be a little bit misleading sometimes because if it actually rewards you if you're like going X1 with like your favorite deck every week and never winning with it. That's gonna make your record look nuts.
Oh yeah, that's like I mentioned earlier. Last year I was I think like 69 and 27 in the 20-something weeks that Ben recorded. All but like 4 of those weeks I was playing water and going X1.
Exactly, right, exactly. All right, we've got round number 2 going up now, folks. Round number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And this looks like it's going to be a fun one. We've got Chase versus Jack.
Ooh, I don't know what Chase is playing. I know
Chase
he's been
versus...
enjoying your Tyranitar combo deck the last few weeks. So he may be playing that one again.
Sick, dude. It's freaking sick.
It is cool. I think I saw an adventure bag in there. So
there's a double dragon energy.
Oh,
in
that's
Chase's
a
hand. Yeah,
this man is playing 6 basic Pokemon.
That is
sure
dragon.
Show me the Reshiram. Jack Hooper, who started playing, was it 3 months ago or so now? Started with water, just showed up one day saying GLC looks cool from being a standard regular. Finally had time on Thursdays, and said, "Someone have a deck I can borrow?" And I showed him my 10 decks that I bring every week, and he picked out water to play.
Freaking Alex, dude, you hit me up on my last day of vacation and was like, "Hey, want to do a conquest in 2 days?" I'm like cooking on the beach. My brain is fried. And then you're like, "See, proof that I'm better than..." Bro, this freaking guy right here. This freaking guy in the lab thinking about the decks he's going to play. Me on the beach with my son.
Hey.
Man.
To be fair, I'm crazy. I'd be thinking about him on the beach myself. I know you are not as crazy as me in that case.
He's committed, bro.
It's not even committed. It's just like, I just enjoy the format that much that it's like, if I'm not doing something else, off my mind wanders back to it.
I know. Yeah, but you don't have a kid. I'm telling you.
I don't. No.
It fries your noggin, dude. It fries your noggin. I could barely think straight most days.
Yeah. You have a really good excuse in having a kid that is less than a year old.
Yes. I barely sleep most days.
Yeah.
You know, this morning I woke up at 5 a.m. It's just like, it's most days I'm fried. But I trust that, like, my superpowers are going to come back, all right? My superpowers are coming back.
You saw how many heads you flipped in that first game.
My superpowers are coming back.
Outside of Timer Ball, you could not flip a tails.
Yeah, my superpowers are going to come back, all right? It just, I'm going through a little bit of a downswing right now, but that's okay. Yeah. That's okay. I'm still confident, all right?
And that's what you need.
I'm washed temporarily.
Exactly.
Temporarily. Hey, even at NAIC, bro, me playing my absolute doggiest, most washed, most cruddiest, I still finished 129.
Learning the deck in day one.
Like, I still finished 129th out of like 4,000 players playing my absolute most dog crap Pokemon I've played in my entire life.
And that's what GLC will do to you. You'll just still go and just wash standard play.
He's saying it, bro. He's saying it.
Last year, when Ancient Box came out, I just randomly decided to put it together and come to a full grip League Cup and just top forward with it, beating you in the process.
That's true, yeah. I know. I mean, Ben Morse is kind of like another GLC player, just kind of like waltz up to standard sometimes, and can play standard quite well. It's really fun for me to watch the standard players dip their toes in GLC, though. That's something that's really rewarding.
It's
for
great,
me.
especially what's fun, because a lot of them I've just started playing since, even I think like Sun and Moon for most of them is like the oldest someone play, but like the older cards, a lot of them just didn't know existed till. I mean, obviously everyone knows what Trainer's Mail is if you take the game somewhat seriously.
You think everybody know? No,
if you
dude,
take,
that's not true.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Dude, there are
there's
many
a lot
players.
Yeah,
there are so many players who started with Sword and Shield. Dude,
you're so true.
Like an obscene amount of players who started during the pandemic and like have never seen any of these cards.
But yeah, like even at other places, someone who's a standard player will come up and be like, "Hey, can I borrow a deck?" And they'll be like, "Sorry, it's taking so long." It'll surprise them how much it takes to figure out the deck and how it works.
Oh, for sure.
It's like it's nearly 60 individual cards. Of course, it's going to take you time, even if some of them are similar.
For sure. Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, and then like routing all your turns. Looks like Jack has got a nice opener. I mean, Hisui and Basculin there.
Especially going second.
Exactly who you want. Hisui and Basculin is going to be able to gather the crew to search the deck for 2 basic Pokemon, put them straight onto the bench, and has got a Snom down turn 1 as well. The question is, does Jack have a way to draw some cards next turn, as we did not see him play a supporter card from his hand, so no draw outs yet, but it's not going to take much. I mean, all he needs, I think I might see a timer ball there at the end of his hand, so could be a get Sobble or get Remoraid situation, timer ball, flip a heads next turn,
and be off to the races.
For sure.
And it did help that Chase just went attach pass. Now, after seeing his hand, he does have an Arven in hand, so that can at least go and get a TM Energize and a Nest Ball, which... At least I believe that's an Arven.
Yeah, he's got Arven. He's got Bicycle as well.
There is also, but he's got lots of energy in his hand.
He does.
There is also a Max Elixir.
And there's a Max Elixir.
The energy in his hand hurts for that, but...
Nah, dude. I'm saying you just go get like, I don't know, Floatstone, Nest Ball. Go get your Regidrago. Let the Max Elixir fly. Slap an energy onto it. And just start cruising, right? Something like that.
I could see it.
I guess actually he's eyeing up the Fighting Fury Belt. You could just attack with the Draudigon.
True. It will be, I believe.
No, it's 50.
Is it 40?
Yeah,
with
dude.
The 50
I'm telling you.
I forgot. I thought it was 30 base. No, it is 40. You could just attach and start this prize race.
And that's what I'm saying. So like you want to get, and the second card needs to be like a Nest Ball for Regidrago if it's in the deck.
Oh yeah.
Because Regidrago is like your draw card. And you really want to play that Max Elixir. But if Regidrago's not here, and I don't think I'm seeing it, then like Raging Bolt, you can't really go wrong with that. I do think that Chase is making a good call by getting the Nest Ball, though. And it looks like TM Turbo Energized. So he's not going to go for the knock. You actually can't get... Oh, yeah, you can. Okay.
He has a fire in hand. He could,
yeah. So he's going to use Nest Ball.
He's getting Raging Bolt, which I don't disagree. If Jack does not find a way to get... get the Baxcalibur into play this turn, sniping that Frigibax or even Arctibax next turn could be very strong.
Let's see. Yeah, this is good play. I mean, you're going to put a lot of pressure on Jack by using TM Turbo Energize, get some energy onto that. I'm not expecting that Max Elixir to hit. He's got like 3 or 4 energy in the hand. Yeah,
the one attached got, I think, 2 in hand.
It's probably not happening.
Yeah.
But still a lot of pressure here, though.
Don't forget to turn attach, though. I guess I don't hate turn attaching there.
No, I prefer it because then you can start going in with the Dragon Claw next turn.
Yeah.
For sure.
My only thought process there is just that if Jack has another slow turn, going with Raging Bolt feels better. But with this, he'll have a thinner hand, so he can always play that bicycle out next turn and hope to find something.
Ultimately,
just taking prizes though is enough.
And ultimately, how much snipe damage do you need to do with Raging Bolt? 90, right?
That's fair.
So you just attach this next turn.
Yeah. My thought process there is that I'd rather attach to the Raging Bolt because you can always still attach to the Druddigan next turn.
Not if you want a Dragon Claw. Now he has both options.
Yes, but assuming Jack is able to piece together a knockout now.
No shot, bro.
It's water.
It's
what are you
water.
talking about?
Come on, that's
he
not
just hit
happening.
heads on his timer ball.
It's not going to be a KO. Come on.
Please.
Come
It's
on.
absolutely possible.
No shot. If I'm sitting across from water, bro, they're never getting the turn 2 knockout. I mean,
That's
okay.
a lot.
Sometimes they get the turn 2 knockout, but odds are they're not going to. It's like I'd say 25% of the time they're getting a turn 2 attack doing 120 damage. It's not a lot. I've played a lot of water too. I do really like Trevor Redding's water build. I think it is very consistent and aggressive and has probably a slightly higher potential for those turn 2 attacks.
Yes.
But still, the turn 2 attacks are really hard to come by.
The Drizzle for the Irida for the backs. And I know he has a bucket in hand. I don't know what else he has in his hand, though.
Is he doing it, bro? He's going to be 1 energy short. Or, he's going to be a couple energies short, dude. He's going in with Lapras. He's not going to be able to do it. This is about as good as it gets, and he's still short. He's got Rare Candy, Baxcalibur, Irida, Frostmoth in play. Frostmoth, turn 2, Frostmoth, Baxcalibur,
oh, yeah.
and Drizzile.
He's Frostmoth. Best. He did not need to get the candy here. He totally should have been happy getting
Another
Arctibax in a bucket or in a letter.
Letter, yep.
Because then all you need is a switch out.
And I think he's actually got Arctibax in hand. So so he could have just.
He didn't even need to get Irida there. Probably.
No, I mean he could have really just gone straight for bucket letter. But I mean, his setup is immaculate.
His setup is really good. Outside of Octillery, he could have gotten Remoraid. There then, or even Inteleon. For next turn.
Or Draw Sporter.
Another option.
Yeah. So I do think that Jack maybe has kind of limited his. I mean, he kind of had the golden hand, and I think, and now it's passing, right? And it's like. You're passing with an immaculate board, but I don't even know that does Jack have a really good follow-up for next turn.
And knowing he's playing against water and that Field Blower may not come up, he does appear chases quick balling away the Field Blower, or at least thinking about it, which I don't hate because if a lot of the time water's only tool is Floatstone. However, something I did try and I almost brought.
Hey, Jack, can you scoot your prizes in from the left? Scoot them, closer to the Pokeball. Yeah, perfect. Right there. Great. Thanks.
That I almost brought earlier this week is something that Spence with the Dragonite and Lee and them, who actually got one of their local shops, just throw them some money and made a team. They're called Turbo Blaze. They've been cooking up a water deck that the Milo Pump with playing the Shining Ripples melodic that lets you get a card back from your discard, playing reversal stuff. It's kind of crazy. I just didn't play it because me and Water don't have the best relationship.
Apparently not. All right. Chase does have that third energy attached to the Druddigon and is able to use Bicycle to draw some cards. I mean, he's looking real solid, and you can see how much this game changes if Jack decides to go on the offensive with his line and take the knockout on that Druddigon. but now has got Lapras. Lapras needs more energy, 2 more energy in order to take this KO. Has 1. And he's choosing to attach that to the bench. Has research as well in hand.
Okay.
I think I like skipping, putting the Basculin back into the deck, unless you've got Basculegion that you're like really hoping to use at some point. There's really no reason to put Basculin back into the deck. Right.
Because last I knew of him playing a Hydro Pump, the more Hydro Pump style deck, because most of the weeks he's been playing Special Whales.
Right.
But was the last Hydro Pump style deck I knew he was playing was just pretty much Trevor's List, which I don't believe had the which did not have the Basculegion. So putting Basculin back does feel odd.
So if we think about Chase's, or we think about Jack's last turn, right? Because Jack had Arctibax in hand. He didn't need to get the Baxcalibur out last turn. He could have just gone in and evolved with Arctibax, and then this turn could have still evolved into Baxcalibur and would have still had Baxcalibur all the same. But if he had chosen to get a different item other than Rare Candy, he would have been able to attack with Lapras this last turn.
I don't think he actually had the 5th energy to retreat, though.
The bucket? Oh, you're right.
He would have only had the 4 energy.
Okay. So it still would have been short 1.
But I still don't know that I would have hated... I feel like that still would have been better because he wouldn't be...
Oh, Letters Prize, too.
I believe he's playing Bucket or Vessel, though.
Vessel, too? Okay.
I believe so. So, being able to play that, have the 4 energy, I don't think has 4 energy for this knockout.
Right, he would still be in a better spot right now.
Like, right now, I don't think he has this knockout.
Well, and part of that's because he chose to attach the splash energy to the Drizzle.
Yes.
Right, so he really
as much as I don't, usually it makes a lot of sense, but right now you just need everything you can on that Lapras.
You really can't...
What?
I think...
You can't do that.
It's an Ultra Ball.
Was it an Ultra Ball?
He's going into the deck, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's an
Ultra Ball. I
Ultra
just saw
Ball.
him pick up the deck and assumed he was drawing cards, and I'm like,
No,
you can't Superior
no.
Energy Retrieval for nothing.
No, however, that Superior's gone now. And something that I've noticed about Trevor's List, if this is Trevor's List, is that, I mean, it plays like exactly the amount of resources you need to win a game.
It
like,
really does.
Like exactly.
It is tight. It is very tight.
Right, so you can't just like go throwing things away left and right because you kind of just have the exact amount of resources you need to win a game. Got an Abyssal hand here. Fill the hand to 5. And let's see if Jack's able to find that energy. He does.
He also, off Ultra Ball, was able to find the Whalmer, which, as much as, Chase, I did see earlier, is playing that and has in hand the Dragonium Z, he does have to find the ability to put that on a Dragon Claw attacker like the Drampa or that Druddigan, and then get still 4 energy. Yes. Or no, he only needs 3 energy on it, but that still can be a tough ask from this current board state.
Yeah, I'm not a believer in the Dragonium, man.
But it's so cool.
I mean, yeah, but
and
like,
it is just a delete button.
Yeah, but no.
He's got Druddigan
dude.
back. All he needs is, if he just finds like that Wishful Baton, turn attach. Doesn't matter if a Wailord comes up.
The Dragonium, dude.
Oh, yeah. And then I wouldn't be surprised here if he snipes Octiller. Okay, I guess Dragon Hubbutt still makes sense to knock out the energy, but I also would not have hated promoting the Whalmer tells me there is a Wailord coming from this hand.
Probably. I mean,
Otherwise,
at least he's hoping that there is.
He is certainly hoping, but the only I saw an energy.
At this point, okay, take stock of all of the resources that Jack has gotten rid of, okay? Superior, Nessa, also gone.
I didn't notice he got rid of Nessa.
He researched it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. This deck is going to dry up very quick.
He's going to have to Versus Secret that Nessa at some point. He
that's
will
like
not have the resources.
No, that's a guarantee.
This game.
Right. Absolutely will need to recover the Nessa. That's going to have to be a card that he gets. And this is what I found. I mean, like, even me just playing the water deck, this week against you, I was like, I flubbed. I made a bad line. I should have gone with Lapras early instead of going with Kyogre, and just like a little mistake like that can just cost you the entire game when you're playing a setup deck like this, or any GLC deck for that matter, right? And then when your mistakes start to pile up on top of each other, I mean, then things get really bad.
Yeah. Well, he found the letter. Still has to find Wailord and another energy.
I mean, I think Jack is almost out of energy right now.
Yeah, because if he had the 4 on Lapras, he got lucky and got to start the Basculin. But
and let's take a look. How many energy in deck? I mean, I think it's 0, literally. And it's just the energy retrieval. It is just the energy retrieval. I'm saying, dude.
Oh, man, he does not have the energy.
He just doesn't, and I think Earthseeker's prized.
Oh, that is...
I'm saying, bro, bad. I don't think he can do it.
I'm gonna say
look, we've got town map. We're going to get to take a look right here.
Yeah, and there's the greens.
Yeah, town map.
I would assume is what you cut for the Hex Maniac.
Nope.
Really? Did you keep the greens? Change it? Okay.
I kept the greens.
Because, I didn't hate it when I was playing the deck. I did. That is... Oh, I forgot. He's playing my version of Trevor's list where I cut Chorus for Erica's Hospitality.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
I actually really like that slot. Will 100% be the new Lily card when that comes out.
Nah, dude, I love Culver's for 10 in water. It's so good. You just need sometimes you're like, I just need to draw into everything. I need to draw into like my Wailord and like 4 energy, and you just can't do it with a
here's
Shuffle
the
Draw
thing
10.
But you can, because what often ends up happening is you use your artillery and then you find your like Chorus, your draw supporter, along with say a bucket. And I like Erica's Hospitality in that what it lets you do is hold that bucket until after you play the draw supporter.
That's fair.
So you have a higher chance of hitting the energy off the draw supporter.
Yeah, there's definitely arguments for both, for sure.
But it will just be that new Lily's card when that comes out.
Yeah, probably. He found Wailord, but again, does not have the energy to actually attack with it.
Again, an energy... And now, Chase doesn't even have to miss a beat, because he can just snipe around this Wailord.
Oh, for sure.
Especially with the Wishful Baton on Raging Bolt. Well, if he can just has to find... He just has to be able to find the Dragonium Z next turn, assuming Jack can find his energy retrieval.
Just the energy retrieval. I mean, and this is the thing. I mean, you really look at the game that Jack has played so far. There's a couple of things that got tossed. I mean, obviously the research away the Nessa, that kind of had to happen.
Yeah. He also got rid of his Super Rod in that same research.
Yes. It's like the research was there. It had to be played, right? But the thing that didn't need to go was the Ultra Ball away the energy retrieval. And I understand why Jack did it. He wanted to keep pace. He wanted to take that knockout. But if it really comes down to that splash energy, if the splash energy had gone on to the active that turn instead of to the bench, he wouldn't have had to make the greedy dig to go for the extra water energy, because he would have had the energy he needed to take the knockout with Lapras, and then he would have been able to keep the superior energy retrieval, which meant that he would have been able to power up the Wailord on the turn he needed to.
Well,
and it's just like the domino effect,
The other thing is that Ultra Ball, instead of finding the Whalmer, could have found Inteleon is prized.
So is Earthseeker.
I did forget about that and just now remember it. So Ultra Ball couldn't find that. But there's
Chase going to take another knockout, going to 3 remaining.
Instantly Ionoing.
And the Wishful Baton on that Raging Bolt in the active is looking really good. If Jack does have one thing going for him right now, it's that the Wailord is untouched. So something that we could see Chase do, though, is the Dragonium, right?
Something I am wondering now, does Splash specify your active Pokemon?
No.
I don't
think so.
I don't think it does, but it might. And because he, as much as knowing Inteleon is prized, that would actually, with Octillery still probably was correct.
No, it doesn't have to be active.
Okay, it doesn't have to be active. So,
and then look at this, Scoop Up Net to reset and has to pass.
Oh,
and the splash energy just gets completely discarded.
Oh, to be fair, Chase, I would assume would have been smart and just gone around and gotten the Frostmoth this turn. With his Raging Bolt.
The thing is, though, I mean, now it's like, okay, Jack revealing his hand is dead, right? Just scooped up the Sobble.
Yeah.
I mean, so like now it's like
now that's just a Sobble in the discard is what that is.
That is a dead Sobble, dude.
Sobble is gone.
For sure, right?
Mm-hmm. Something I will say, I know that Jack and I agree on that. I don't believe you do, and I know Trevor also didn't, is playing the 70 HP Sobble and Remoraid.
Yeah, no, bro.
It's not even out of like Raging Bolt fear. I more play it out of just that quick. So many decks have the ability to just go 1 energy for 30 damage with whatever buffs they play.
Nah, bro. Keep Calling is goated.
When's the last time you announced Keep Calling?
Keep Calling, dude. So good. I mean, but the thing is that if you open Sobble, it's just like a very valid lead. It is.
I guess.
It is a valid lead, dude.
I guess.
Keep Calling for Remoraid. Those are both your consistency guys. You're chilling.
But
Tate and Liza, Jack has to find energy retrieval here. Has to.
Yes.
And we could see, I mean, and this is the thing about Trevor and Mike Gibbs' water list. I think it is as close to perfect as it can get. But the thing about it is you are walking just a razor's edge with the deck. You have to know the deck well. You have to know your resources well.
I will say right now, if he does find energy retrieval, it could get. It's a good thing Chase is at
missed it, dude.
Oh my god,
missed it. And this is exactly what it felt like at the end of the game when I was playing water. Is like, dude, I threw at like one point in like the very beginning of the game.
Yeah,
I
you didn't get Lapras and you got Kyogre,
and it's just like, and I was like, I jacked up this whole game now.
Yeah.
It's like the whole game is scuffed because of this one decision I made early, and now Jack is just sitting here and is like, "Yep, the whole game's scuffed because of one thing I did earlier." Yep.
I will say Chase is in an interesting spot in that, well, he found the Dragonium Z for Drampa. He put the Double Dragon on it, which, while it helps allow him to announce the Dragonium Z, it does not, and that's why he has to Crispin 2 energy onto it now. As it, without the Double Dragon won't get discarded from the Dragonium Z, but it doesn't add any damage.
It doesn't, no.
So that Dragonium Z last turn, he probably would have felt better attaching to Druddigan or even Regidrago.
Well, Chase has one prize remaining. So.
Sure, although in the end, I'm not sure it matters.
No,
he may. I have a feeling he might just be trying to stunt on Jack and get this last knockout on the Wailord, or not.
No, and there's the scoop. Jack
the scoop.
Unable to find the energy retrieval, and Chase will advance to 2-0 here at the 28-player 5-round Gym Leader Challenge League night at Full Grip Games. Jack, looking for that energy retrieval. Was a few cards there into the deck, but unable to find it for the longest time. And, I think Jack just kind of running into some issues there with the navigating of the tight resources in that water deck. It's really unforgiving with the amount of energy it has access to. However, in most games, it does have the exact amount of energy that you need in order to win. So, tough one there, especially with that research early on, having to discard the Super Rod and the Nessa. But that is the game we play, folks.
Hey, we do have Zach Pra here tonight. Usually just a standard player. I believe Thad was able to coax him into coming tonight.
Yep,
sure.
I see Zach.
I can't quite see what is it. Dragon?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Look at that. Yeah, are you not surprised? Look at those tattoos.
Oh yeah, no. I did walk up to him earlier and go, "Oh, someone finally told you Baby Bolt is good in GLC too."
Yeah, right.
But yeah, we got
A lot of players in the house tonight.
Oh yeah, 28 is a lot of people.
Yep, it's a great turnout for GLC League nights, and I'm sure a lot of players. It gets to this point at the end of the season. Everybody is known for at least a week or two that you were going to win the badge race. JD kind of stopped showing up there for a little while, and he was the one that was
living a life.
I know. You know all those things he's got going on, right? And you know, so a lot of players I think are really excited for a fresh start, a blank badge board.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Feels great, really does. Yeah, blank badge board, opportunity to kind of like jump out into the lead. Everybody playing their favorite deck, right? On week 1, week 2, week 3, like everybody's just playing their favorite decks.
All the spread decks. Me and Hunter force it. You don't have a choice. If you don't play it, you will not be winning that night. We had people in like dragon decks that had no business playing Crystal Cave.
Yeah, dude, but that's because you're predictable, man.
Still only took me like 5 weeks to win.
Yeah, predictable, bro. He's playing lightning
and then
spread.
Cole literally borrowed my deck and went like 4-1 the week after.
I know.
I won it.
I know. It's crazy. The Electivire is just quite a good card.
Yeah, 50 to everything's a strong attack.
I mean, Electivire with the Regieleki.
Although, but I was going to say the real strongest attacker in the deck is Regieleki. If I could Regieleki every turn, I would.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, you're doing literally what, 200 damage to the board? Yeah, it's a lot, right? So
place it correct and 3 attacks with that thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of prizes.
For sure. Yeah, the Regieleki, the Electivire, I mean, that's really all you need.
Yeah. And then you just got to fill the holes, Tapu Koko, Morpeko, which I love that thing works so well.
It does. It gets in there. How can you be a Morpeko believer but a Sableye hater? That's the thing I don't get,
It's more because...
That's the thing I don't get.
It's not as much about you don't need to... I mean, you do, but you don't want to need the disable as much in Dark as you do in Lightning. You can set up like multi-prize things, and you still have the second attack. The 50 snipe 20 actually just takes 2 knockouts at the end of the game, a lot of the time.
For sure. Yeah, but Sableye also gets you out of dead hands a lot of the time. So it can save your top. Yo, I'm about to top deck a trash card. See ya. Yeah, about to top deck Buddy Poffin.
There's
more
Pekka with the same ability that nobody plays in Lightning.
Yes, but it doesn't also have disable. And also,
it has an attack that accelerates energy.
Lightning's bench is like so jammed all the time.
Oh yeah,
Dark's bench,
you're so right.
You're like, who's the next good guy I can put on the bench? I'm really,
begging for a second live part.
I got space.
Begging for a second live.
I have space here. I have space to work with.
Yeah, no, that's like a lot.
I might just get out Galarian Weezing just cause.
Yeah, no, that's like a lot of people. It's like, I wish we could fit even like the Voltorb. Or not the Voltorb, the Electrode that had magnetic draw, fill your hand to 4. I wish we had 7 bench slots.
You'd play
Unfortunately, we don't.
All the old Lightning GLC lists used to play that thing.
Yeah.
I know, and I like that card a lot.
And then we all went, just Zebra.
Just don't prize it.
Yeah.
A lot of GLC has turned into that over the years.
Or when you do prize it, guess it's Zapdos' game.
Right, it's Zapdos, town map. You have ways to like go dig it out, just force it to happen, right?
Yeah.
I know. The craziest thing to me was when your people, were trying to cut Zapdos, bro. I had to convince you to keep that guy in the deck.
No,
Maybe
you
not
didn't.
You. Somebody was cutting Zapdos. Who was it? Hunter?
No.
Yeah, dude.
I was fighting with you if that happened.
Somebody was cutting Zapdos.
Is so... I have fought people in the Discord about it, though. And I will say, if we had another option that did, like, even 70 damage for 1 energy and lightning, I'd probably play that over Zapdos if it had 1 retreat. However, that doesn't exist. So I play Zapdos.
Goated, bro. Zapdos is goated. That card was so good, it was a standard deck all by itself.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy that happened, and then Hoopa got printed and did nothing in standard.
Well, it's different time.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sword and Shield, VMAXs. Listen, no.
You're telling me I need 4 Hoopas to knock out one of these things?
Yeah, no.
But like 1 Zapdos and an Eep out. in a couple
Zapdos. You
hours.
had Choice Band too at the time.
Yeah, Choice
Band, E-Power,
and Guzma.
and Guzma,
That was the real big one.
and Jirachi from Team Up.
Oh my
So
God.
you were just like, you were
What
chaining.
were the designers thinking?
I mean, it was sick.
It is sick.
It
No,
was
it is sick.
But then
'Cause,
there was muck in the format. So
That
like,
was- oh yeah.
so
yeah.
like all your opponent had to do was evolve Ditto Prism Star into muck, and you're like, cool, my deck does nothing.
Yeah, no, YouTube has been recommending me some of those older 2017, finals games of regionals and championships, and some of those decks I see sometimes I'm like, what are they doing? But it got them to a finals, so I can't be that wrong.
Well, I think Ditto Prism Star, I think, is a really cool card.
I think Ditto Prism Star is like the perfect broken card in that it's super fair, but it's also extremely broken.
Yeah. It is, and I know like some people from like a game design philosophy, some people really don't like Ditto Prism Star because they feel like it allows you to cheat too many evolutions. Like you can play
it's just stage
01
ones.
lines. Yeah, you could just play like 01 lines, right?
Yeah.
And to me, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I
though.
think that's really cool. Being able to
like
have
splash a stage
a more
one.
toolboxy deck. And the other thing is too, the time it wasn't standard, at least the first around time was in there. There were some really cool things you could do with it too. Like there was, like you said, I mean, Alolan Muck for basic heavy decks, you can punish decks for that. Or if Alolan Muck doesn't, put the Smooth Over Magcargo in and boost your consistency.
Right.
Or
decks
like,
for playing Zoroark GX,
Exactly,
so like
yeah.
you could evolve the Ditto into Zoroark GX or Muck or Magcargo, all that kind
and
of
then
stuff.
and then with the GX attacks too, there was a video that actually also got recommended to me recently was your vlog on when you top cut an expanded regional of Snorlax VMAX.
Yeah.
And I think Stinger GX is a really cool attack.
Isn't it?
Like setting both players to 3 prizes, it feels very fair in a format with 3 prizers too.
Right. And it takes your attack.
It takes your attack.
So and you put the ball in your opponent's court.
Yeah.
So they could, but if you use it strategically,
exactly.
it's pretty crazy.
I mean, that's probably on the higher end of the power that I think is like, because I actually like the idea of once per game attacks.
Yeah.
Once you get to cards that are once per game or once per deck, I think it's just really hard to keep that design fair and feel like it's both strong enough and not too overpowered, like we saw with the Radiance, where there was only 2 or 3 that were ever playable. Really. Everything else was just paled in comparison.
Yeah, I think about this all the time. I kind of think about design philosophy and game design and all that, with Gym Leader Challenge and standard format. And just thinking about what Gym Leader Challenge, what the landscape of the format would be like if cards like Prism Stars or Radiance were allowed. I mean, just like almost unplayable filth.
Yeah, no. Anytime someone in the Discord asks about Radiance, I just post Radiant Greninja and say, read this card again.
Yeah.
You want
horrible,
water
right?
to be more consistent and have the best snipe attack in the format? Are you
Tapu Koko,
insane?
Prism Star,
Yeah.
Radiant Greninja, Radiant Charizard. Like, these cards just... And then you think about, like, well, what if Ace-Specs were in Gym Leader Challenge format? Oh, my goodness,
I mean,
dude.
a lot more of them would probably see some play than you'd think.
Yeah.
But they'd all be way too strong.
Way too strong, right?
GLC,
Control
give a control deck life do.
Yeah, or...
Like, who needs Lux Cape? Give it life do.
Life do, dude. I know, man. I
Like,
know.
Please don't.
Would be... It'd be unfortunate.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So, like, the power level of some of these cards, yeah. And that's the thing, though. Whenever you print a crazy card like that into standard format, it's like, okay, we're settling up for the next couple years with this, and then it'll go,
Yeah.
and
It's like you still don't like it, but you can live with it.
you live with
And
it.
You let that happen in
But in
GLC.
Gym Leader Challenge, it's an
Yeah.
eternal format,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So, like, you have to kind of, like, cultivate it a little tighter because you don't have a rotation. Your rotation is banning cards. So you have to use that to, like, weed cards out of the format.
The other one I like to do is when people ask about Prism Stars, I just post Black Market.
Black Market Prism Star.
Yeah, and I'm just like, if that's if you don't have stadium bump because you can't
just
even
lose.
field blower
Instant
it.
lose.
Against Dark, you just lose.
You instantly lose.
You just lose. You have
Yeah.
to bench them out before they take.
They
their
could just
sixth
run you
prize.
out of stadiums.
Yeah,
And then play that, you lose.
Yeah, you just lose. Like there's no
Stupid.
coming back from that.
Thunder Mountain Prism Star, dude.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that Tapu Koko Prism Star.
Yeah, Thunder Mountain,
like,
Tapu Koko, yeah.
Turn 1 Regielekis, let's go.
For like no reason, bro. Yeah, turn 1 Regieleki.
Oh.
No, yeah. It's just
Or
silly
what is it? Is
stuff.
it Cyrus? There's one of the supporters that's kind of like parallel.
It, like makes your guy invincible or something? Or
No, Cyrus is, I think, if you have a
Discards
water or
Pokemon.
metal active, you shuffle, you pick 3, you pick
That's
3
right,
for them to
that's
keep,
right.
and they shuffle the others in.
That's right.
And that would be devastating.
Yep.
Fire would get, which would be interesting. I believe Blaine Prism Star is draw 2 cards for every fire Pokemon you have in play, and that would be fun.
Dude, the thing, yeah.
Draw 12.
No, the thing is that fire desperately needs Heat Factory. So like,
True. I mean, we got Scorched Earth.
we do have Scorched Earth, and it still doesn't.
No
see
one
play,
plays
so you're
Scorched Earth.
Yeah,
I've thought about it many times, and then I go,
too.
nah.
I'm like, fire draw is so bad. Surely this can't hurt, right?
Yeah.
You've got Lysander Prism Star. For each of your fire Pokemon in play, put a card from your opponent's discard pile in the lost zone.
Oh,
dude, you could just
boy.
like ruin
So
entire
many
so many
yeah.
decks. Just
so many decks.
so many decks. You can just
you wanted
ruin
to
it.
get that energy back from the discard? No.
6 cards to the lost zone. Six cards to the lost zone, bro.
Oh.
Just with the supporter. 6
Right?
cards to the lost zone.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know it's like the cards have too much influence.
Yeah, too much.
On the-
cards
on the
designed
game
to be
state.
one-ofs are too powerful for a one-of format.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right?
pretty simple to explain it.
Yeah,
really.
you know,
it's
and-
just fun to give examples.
I've never
That-
really thought
I
of it
do
like
wish there is one that I wish, and it's that the Lance Prism Star is if one of your Dragon Pokemon was knocked out, max, or I think it's like search your deck for a Dragon Pokemon and put it on your bench, or 2 of them. You get 2
dragons.
which is fun because there's a lot of like stage 2 dragons that you can't play, or in stage 1, like Altaria, Flygon. There's a couple good, interesting Flygons. Like there's one that lets you judge either yourself or the opponent every turn.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. Like that'd be interesting.
Well, you go.
but
This
you
is
can't
like
let
your
the whole-
Dragonite. This would you.
Yeah, you get Dragonite and you get like something else. But the rest of them are just too strong because cards designed to be one-ofs in a 4-of format are just inherently going to be too strong
Yeah.
for a one-of format.
Yeah, I never really thought of it like that, but I think that just makes a lot of sense.
Cyrus has picked 2 to keep and shuffle the rest?
Yeah, dude.
Dear God.
I know, man. I know. It's yeah, it's crazy. But then you look at cards like Parallel City, right? And
Oh, yeah. Parallel City's fine.
I always say Parallel City's fine. There are cards There are cards in Gym Leader Challenge
I feel
format.
a lot of pain when other people play it against me, but that's good.
There
In a
are
good
cards
way.
in Gym Leader Challenge format that are so strong that they probably won't ever print them again in Standard.
Yeah.
Right. Which is crazy because they'll print Ace specs.
We already saw them print a weaker version of this with Collapse Stadium.
Right.
That still saw a lot of play in Standard because being able to clear liabilities off your bench is very strong.
All right. What do you think what do you think the strongest stadium in Gym Leader Challenge is?
Oh God. It's probably parallel. Then I would say Dimension Valley, and then probably Magma Basin. We've went over this last time I was here.
You think Magma Basin? Yeah, Magma Basin.
Magma Basin is strong. It's just in fire. Like energy acceleration is broken on a stadium, and then probably like Chaotic Swell or Silent Lab. That Psychic Stadium coming out in the Mega Set will be absurd for Psychic, I think.
Yeah, Silent Lab is certainly a nutty
Silent
stadium.
Lab is a good one. There are decks where I don't even need to turn off basic abilities, but that effect is just useful. Turning off like Metal's consistency by turning off Jirachi,
Tatsugiri, those kinds of guys,
yeah,
right?
Tatsugiri.
And
Turning
as the-
off like Zamazenta's ability to take 30 less can help a lot.
Right. Turn off Reggie Drago.
Yes.
Yeah, and as the game continues to grow, right, and as the format continues to grow, there are just going to be more and more basic abilities that get printed. That,
Probably
like,
the most
play.
important thing this card does that a lot of people forget is turn off Wobbuffet.
It does turn off Wobbuffet, 100%. Wobbuffet, okay. I think I am not like super shy about saying this. I think Psychic is the strongest.
I would agree.
The strongest pool of cards in Gym Leader Challenge
yes.
format.
The thing about Psychic, it's one of those things where it's like I'm going to preface this with nothing needs a ban right now in the format.
No.
The format is great.
I think it's actually in a really healthy spot.
Format is in an amazing spot.
I think it really is. Yeah.
I will say that is the frustration before, although Mars Shadow, I was a heavy proponent for banning, if you remember.
I do, yeah.
But I will say that is the thing, Psychic, is if we ever do decide Psychic needs a ban, the problem is, what do you ban?
Well, there's nothing.
Think, exactly. Nothing from Psychic is
overpowered.
Too specifically strong.
Right.
It's just all right at the cusp of being that strong. So, like, if we ever do need to hit Psychics, like, what do? Do you hit Dimension Valley? Like, that might be
It'd be Dimension Valley.
Would it be?
Yeah.
That's probably it.
It would be it. If it got to the point where it's like, things are just out of hand, you just like smack the you just
get rid of that stadium.
You're just like, hey, that thing's broken. You get it out of here. you lop it off the top. I mean, we just talked about the strongest stadiums in the format,
That's
right?
Fair.
Parallel City, which is not a one-type stadium. And Silent Lab is not a one-type stadium.
Fair.
Dimension Valley is a one-type stadium, right?
That's fair.
Magma Basin is a one-type stadium, but it's in like one of the worst pools.
This is true.
Yeah.
I will say, I mean, Fire has felt better recently.
Oh, 100%.
Fighting's
getting better.
Blaziken.
And so is Fighting.
And the Rapidash fighting. Well, yeah, it's the one type we both brought.
I know, dude. Fighting's cool now.
And we both felt really good about it.
Dare I say, Fighting is on the map. Yeah.
Right?
I can't believe I'm saying it.
What if I brought it to the Invitational?
Well, I'm bringing it to the Invitational.
You don't have a choice.
Well, right.
I have the most choices.
I will say, I also had a choice of what to play with my one night to play.
You did.
I had all 10 decks I could play, and I chose to play Fighting because I thought it was sick.
It is. Fighting is one of my favorite decks right now, for sure.
Yeah. It is quite fun. I see players saying in the chat that Lost City is a top stadium in GLC. I disagree.
I think like Lost City, the thing about Lost City is it's definitely a strong card. I just never feel like it's necessary to win a game, because the games it wins you is when you lost zone something important, like in the early turns. But if you're knocking out Ralts turn 2,
you're probably just winning that game.
You're probably winning that game anyway. Maybe not as comfortably,
but like you should be.
But
you should be winning that game.
Yeah, unless you horribly bricked everything except for that like turn to attack.
Right.
But then you're still taking prizes.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it's a classic kind of like win more card if you can like use it optimally while also not getting punished in return with it.
Yeah.
Right, because you're like putting it into play, taking a knockout.
I saw some
then,
people
like,
talking about throwing
it
in a fighting deck, and I'm just like,
what if they lost on Yogi
Yogi goes away, you just lose. like, good sir.
I think Lost City is healthy for the format. I think it's good it exists. I think you can make powerful plays with the card, but like that doesn't make it one of the best stadiums in the format.
I often don't feel it's worth the include.
I see Spence is in the chat saying people are complaining about Raging Bolt. Will you give us your take? Yeah, it's just a good card.
Yeah.
Is no problem with that card whatsoever. It's just a good card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get good. Dragon's not that powerful. It's just
if you're that worried, play 70 HP basics.
Yeah, if you're that worried, play 70 hit point basics. It's just a good card. Thank God that Dragon has something decent to do. Like, good Lord. I mean, look at. And this is something that we keep coming back to. People, there are a lot of people who like to yap about the format who don't know a lot about game design. But like, if you look at just the way that Pokemon has been designing their basic Pokemon in recent years, okay, you've got Snorlax. For the longest time, people wanted Snorlax banned. Yeah, guess what? They just keep printing more guys exactly like this. You know, not to mention just literally another Snorlax that does like 200 damage, right? But then, you know, this guy. 180 for 3. Yeah, that seemed insane when it came out, but then
and it still kind of is.
It is. It is. Well, all of these basics they're printing are insane, right?
The big thing that I'm gonna just make sure my piece here is the big beat stick is never the problem card. It is whatever enables it to be used turn after turn, if it is even a problem. It usually isn't. But if it is, the problem card is usually whatever is enabling it to be used so quickly and repeatedly.
I mean, the thing is, too, I don't know that I 100% agree with that because, is Malamar worthy of a ban because it allows you to use Iron Boulder over and over?
No.
So
we
then what are you
just
saying?
talked, we don't think that any of Psychic...
Well, right, so then what are you saying?
I'm saying...
you're allowed, Iron Boulder can attack turn after turn because of Malamar.
It's like the idea of, in Colorless, Snorlax wasn't the problem. The double energies were.
Whoa, yeah, and that's because
the double energies let you so often repeatedly power up a 3 energy attack.
No, I would say I disagree with that because I disagree with the way that you're wording it. Because Porygon
I am being more specific.
Porygon Z could allow you to attack with Snorlax turn after turn, but
you have to set up a stage too.
So the problem then was that Twin Energy and Double Colorless Energy allow you to stream powerful attacks without a setup.
Yes.
So
and that is the exact wording is a bit different, but the idea is pretty much the same there. It is that at least for the most part, it's usually something that is enabling it is the problem.
And the thing is you just look at the power level of these basic Pokemon that they're printing just across the board, and every type's getting them, dude. I mean, every type, dude. Yeah. I mean,
look at this card.
Look at this card,
This card is insane.
This card's nuts, bro.
That's crazy.
This card's nuts.
I love this card.
It's nuts, bro. It's nuts.
Yeah. The amount of whales I've knocked out with this card,
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. And every type is getting them.
Yeah.
Every single type. I mean, this card is old, but it's still huge.
Yeah.
I mean, 180 hit points, 130 damage for 3. Crazy. I mean, the stats on the basic Pokemon that Pokemon is willing to print now is absolutely insane. I mean, look at a card even what's the fire guy? Banana Hat. What's his name?
Gouging Fire.
Gouging Fire. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, 170 for 3.
Yep.
Or if you want to even look at EXs, look at Blood Moon Ursaluna.
I mean, dude, I know.
Yeah, 260 on a basic?
Right. Of course, those guys.
Like that? Or, I don't know, you saw there was a possible leak that Mega Kangaskhan's going to have 300 HP.
I did not see
Possibly.
that. Oh my god, dude.
That's absurd. With the Buffalanson format to make your basics colorless basic take 60 less.
So then you're gonna tell me, you look at Raging Bolt, next to all of those other gigantic Pokemon, right? And yes, Thunderburst Storm does allow you to, if you happen to open. If you open the Guzmahala, the Double Dragon Energy, you're going second or whatever. You go first, you get a turn 2 crisp. Yes, there are strong leads you can do with Raging Bolt, but there's strong leads you can do with any Pokemon. Yeah. I mean,
attach a Rainbow to Okidogi is about as strong as attach Double Dragon to Raging Bolt.
If I were to build my Psychic deck to get a turn 1,
Boulder,
turn 1 Boulder, I could probably do it.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Stadium Nav, all the item draw cards.
I could probably do that. So. Yeah. Anyways, we've got the next round up, folks.
Ooh.
Well, let's get into it.
What do we got here? I think we got JD up here as one of them. Yeah.
Ooh. JD versus Austin Charles. JD is your second place badge leader.
Yes.
Who
could get tied today if Fran wins.
Okay, Fran could tie it up with JD, you mean, for second place?
Yes.
And then Austin Charles, one of our top standard players, is hunting for his first GLC badge, and he
really wants to be able to go to this invitational the weekend after he goes to Worlds.
Yeah. And it's not from lack of trying. Austin's been out here, working for a badge, but he was telling me yesterday that you've been getting in the way.
Yeah, lots of start Dynamo going first, pass against me. The week I won with Water, he started Dynamo and passed, and I started Lapras and attached an energy. Brutal right there.
I think you said you Blazikened him.
I did Blaziken him while Guzmaing up Zubstrike last week. Yeah. After a brutal Avery. Like it was Avery into Gust Up Zebra.
Bro, you didn't have to do him like that, bro.
It was rough.
You didn't have to do him like that, dude.
Yeah, no, it was. I got the turn 3. I think I set up the Megcargo Rapidash, and he did have some rough opening draws, and just couldn't find exactly. But yeah, he is on. I believe he's made a couple of changes from the list that me and Hunter have, but he is on Lightning Spread and has made some of his own changes, but for the most part started with the 60 that me and Hunter
there's a couple cards you can cut out of your list, like Volkner. That card sucks, bro.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's still playing Volkner.
Card's horrible, bro.
Fine, Battle VIP pass bot. Volkner actually feels really good in the list.
That card's so bad, bro. You're not going to be able to convince me that getting a basic lightning in an item is good. It's like Piers, man. That card, Piers is so bad, though. But that's part of it.
So what are your thoughts on Hilda?
Hilda, I think, is fine in standard. And in Gym Leader Challenge, I think it belongs in some... I'm going to take it back. I think Colress's Tenacity is better than Hilda.
I would agree with that. I still think it's worth the include in some decks. Like, especially Colorless, where you can, if you draw it...
I'd rather play Colress's Tenacity than Hilda and Colress.
I'm not saying you play it over Colress's Tenacity.
Absolutely not playing two cruddy supporters like that in my deck, dude. Absolutely not. I think Hilda is pretty crap in GLC, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm not into it. It's like Piers, dude. Yeah. But worse.
The biggest issue I have with it is that in any deck that isn't already playing Capture Energy, I feel like it's 2 slots. Because at least the way I feel about consistency supporters, which is a problem I have an issue with, like a Rezu, which searches 3 evolutions from your deck, is if I'm going to be playing a consistency supporter, and someone asked, Hilda is a supporter coming out in the black and white sets that lets you search for an evolution Pokemon and an energy card, which is a powerful effect. It's just, is it enough to include? But because with my philosophy of, if I'm playing consistency supporter, I want to be happy seeing it turn 1, which if I'm going to be playing Hilda means I have to fit Capture Energy in my deck.
Right. So, I don't think... I think Hilda sucks. Okay, listen. They've been printing... listen, in Gym Leader Challenge, respectfully...
We've got some pretty strong cards.
We've got 15 years of, really good supporter cards. Hilda ain't making the cut, dude. It's an evolution, and I barely am playing Colress's Tenacity in some of my decks, but there are some really good stadium cards. And like I said, I mean, turn 1, you've got Artisan. So many decks are playing Artisan or Brooklet or whatever. But then you could also use it to go get a powerful draw card like Beach. I mean, just the versatility of a card like Colress's Tenacity over... I mean, evolution, the fact that it's limited to evolutions really limits
it really does hurt. If it was any Pokemon, I would be looking at it a lot harder.
God, I hate having to eat my own words as Austin uses Volkner for Battle VIP Pass here, bro. I hate it, bro.
Let's go.
I hate it, bro. I hate it so much.
I love it. I'm in love with it.
Yeah, but if he went first, bro, this would be horrible.
If he did start Zapdos, which kind of sucks.
If he went first, this would be a horrible lead.
That is another I see someone talk about. Another card that hasn't made it into any of my lists yet that I have considered in a lot is Brock Scouting, because it is still flexible. And that opening it turn 1, you're happy, you get your basics, and then turn 2 and on, it can still find you that evolution if you need
Brock Scouting's better than Hilda, bro.
In a lot of decks, probably, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Brock Scouting... I mean, no, I ain't playing Brock Scouting in none of my decks either, dude. No shot. No shot. I mean, if Item Lock became, a very prevalent thing... The thing about standard format is that a card like Badoo can make it so that many decks are Item Locking early. So then many decks have to... Right, so many decks have to play, anti-Item Lock strategies. Whereas in Gym Leader Challenge format, a card like Badoo makes it, okay, so 1 out of 10 types can Item Lock early. Okay, well, we keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
All right, Zapdos there, going to poke for 10 with Thunderous Assault. Austin setting up well, though, for bench Pokemon. We've got Blitzel, Mareep, the Electabuzz, and Tapu Koko. So a very solid setup here from Austin.
Like he is not having great. What is that on JD's bench? That's
Giratina. Yeah.
Okay.
The promo.
Ooh.
And then we've got the promo Malamar here, too.
Yeah. I know that one. But this is hoping there's a supporter in JD's hand, or else this might be looking rough.
JD's chilling. I think he's got something. Psychic Recharge. He had Turn 1 Battle Compressor going first. He's got Bird Keeper now.
Okay.
He's got Judge. Yeah, he's got stuff. Yeah. Iono even. It might be a Bird Keeper situation, and I agree with that. I think that this is something that... this is just kind of like basics. You got, shuffle draw supporters like Judge and Iono. And then you've got a supporter like Bird Keeper that can advance your hand.
Yes.
I like playing the Bird Keeper here first because it guarantees 2 turns of supporters back to back. You could safely play the Iono there and be fine, but it also, the Bird Keeper is got a twofold function of putting your fat Giratina in the active spot, which has 130 hit points, not going to easily get knocked out by Zapdos, while also advancing your hand.
Ooh, oh, man, Austin had a great hand, though.
He did. I mean, Electivire...
Flaffy, Zebra with an energy to sprint away.
Crazy
hand. And that's counter energy there, but... which could come in handy.
And Arven, I think.
That looks like Arven.
And it's going to be Rope.
Yeah.
Knock out that Malamar. Arven and the Rope gets thumbed straight to the front of the...
JD may be regretting not benching that Cleffa he's got in hand.
I would absolutely have benched that Cleffa, though I understand why he didn't.
I also... against spread, benching Cleffa is terrifying.
It's a free prize.
It is a free prize, but right now... and finding that U-turn board, too, for the Zipstrika.
Yeah, right now, that is rough.
That is all you really need out of this turn. Those 3 evolutions, a Rope, and a U-turn board, perfect turn 2.
Exactly.
Only thing that could be better is maybe finding Dynamo.
And this is part of what makes Zapdos just so good.
Yeah. The ability to reuse it is so strong.
And it is such a low maintenance attacker. I mean, 1 energy, you need almost nothing.
Yeah. And if you attack with Electivire once, it can help set up checkmates so easily.
For sure.
It's just such a strong card.
All right, let's see. JD does have Dimension Valley, so still could launch an attack with Giratina very easily.
Yes.
Because, dare I say, Dimension Valley is one of the strongest stadium cards.
It is one of the strongest stadium cards in this format.
For sure, this card is nuts.
And he does have not benching the Cleffa, so if he doesn't find any basics off of this, could be in trouble.
He'll find Trust. Level Ball. Now we just need the energy. It does not find the energy.
no.
Oh, yes, he does. He's got it right. Nope.
No, that's Articuno.
Oh, does not find the energy that he so desperately needs to launch an attack here.
But at least he can prevent himself from losing anytime soon.
Yeah, and then, so, now you're thinking, the Cleffa would have been nice to just have it down. Right?
Yeah. Maybe play his own escape rope. I mean,
right.
you know the Cleffa's going down next turn, but at least you can fill your hand to 7 first.
Nah, Psychic does not really mind playing from behind.
The thing is, neither does Lightning, and when a deck's comfortable playing from behind, it going ahead should terrify you.
It's true. I do think that JD is not playing Bench Barrier either.
I don't believe he is either.
No, he is not. And I know because I played against his Psychic deck when I was playing my Hitmon combo deck, and there was no Bench Barrier then.
That's another thing, too, that he does that is rough. He plays the shiny Natu for the bling. It has 50 HP.
No!
There are 60 HP Natus that also have better attacks. There's one with Collect and one with Future Sight that lets you stack the order of one of the player's decks. But he plays the shiny one for the bling.
God, I hope Austin wins with Lightning tonight so we have another spread Lightning in the card pool for my fighting deck. Yes. Yes, it's all coming together.
who you gonna hit? Especially because I believe we're seeding it by how many badges people. He found the recycle energy. No, that's the one energy you don't need. Because
it's double a limb, so like if you just keep winning, you'll play against the best players. It's no problem.
But you got to keep winning.
Gotta keep winning. Easy, bro. Easy.
You're not gonna get to hit all the colorless players though, because they also only have one badge.
That's fine.
You're gonna hit like me.
I'm confident.
Who may or may not
lightning.
Yet
or
to be
his
seen.
fighting deck.
Yet to be seen. I could also play psychic with bench barrier.
Oh, he was not gonna do. You're not gonna do.
No,
that.
I am not gonna do
I
that.
know
That
you're
is
not
the one thing you know for sure I'm not gonna bring.
Yeah, right.
Everything else, honestly, on the table. Maybe not water.
Yeah, no.
But lightning spread. You got the 40 HP time. Well, it will be 40 HP by the time of the invitational.
Like if I'm pinning your favorite decks. Yeah, dude. I mean, your
just
favorite
look at
decks right now are like fighting and lightning. Yeah,
it's fighting lightning. That grass I played, and then honestly, the turbo metal that Ben Morse has demolished you on stream with a couple times.
Whoa! All right,
those were not close games.
No, dude, this last 12 months have been a rough 12 months for me, man. Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's fine. The invitation.
You guys are just loving cooking me right now.
Oh, 100%.
I know you guys are eating it up. That's and that's okay. I'm humbled. That's fine. You guys are loving it.
Well,
we got him while he's down.
Exactly, because
Kick him.
it's like we know that in reality you're probably the best. With like a heavy certainty, if we actually took it down to it, you're the best player of most likely of any of us here. So when we have our chance, we gotta take it.
You gotta take it, and I understand that. For sure. Yeah, kick him. Oh yeah, he's struggling. Yeah, kick him in the knees.
Austin playing the Professor Sycamore, my personal favorite bling research in the format.
Sycamore?
Yes,
Really?
I love that art.
Dude,
Oh, is he
orange.
gonna be able to? Oh, Austin's going in with the Electivire this turn, which Giratina, even with a turn attach, cannot knock out. It only does 130 damage, and it places more damage counters.
Ralts lives though.
Ralts lives, but you can't knock out this Electivire, and you either have to knock out your own Ralts if you attack.
There's the Cleffa. Yeah.
Okay, there's
Cleffa off the top of the deck. Refinement. Goodbye, Cleffa. This is tough, man. JD is in a real grindy spot right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Austin is very much in the driver's seat of this game. Has got everything he needs. I'm not gonna lie, it does.
Earthen Vessel.
It does bring me
inclusion.
It brings me great joy to see the Lightning deck doing well.
Oh yes,
Lightning is.
It will always bring me joy.
Yeah, Lightning's my favorite type. I mean, it certainly is. I love the Lightning Pokemon. I love the Dynamotor mechanic. It has been one of my favorite mechanics in the history of the game. Yeah. So
two of my favorite decks have a similar mechanic with the Garganical.
You want to know something? And this is just like, you want to know something that bothers me?
Sure.
Electivire's first attack, bro.
You have no idea.
It bothers me to no end. It just bothers me that it's on the card.
So annoying. Because there's other the other Electivire that you played for a while that for 3 does I believe 180 if it has a special energy on it.
Yeah, 90 plus 90.
Its first attack is a 30 damage coin flip for paralysis for 2. Or no, it's 50 for 2.
Great attack.
I would love that to be this first attack. That attack is the sole reason if they printed an electric type Magmortar, it could be useless. I will put it in this deck.
For sure. I know, dude. It bothers me to no end.
It's so annoying. At least give it the coin flip paralysis or something.
I would rather it just not even have I would rather it just be 1 lightning for 30. And just not have the extra effect.
You're so right.
The fact that the effect is there, it is insulting. It is insulting.
It's so insulting.
It is insulting. It bothers me, but there's just nothing to be done about it. It's just
right. Or if it was if there's a fire on this Pokemon, that would be less insulting.
Less insulting.
The fact it calls out Magmortar is so insulting.
I know, dude. I know. But it's the best card in this deck. So you just it just is what it is. All right, so Did JD not attack because he can't knock out his own?
You can't
girl?
because if he the thing is, if he attacks, he has to put.
I know.
Yeah, he just loses. He just loses.
I know, bro.
He didn't have a choice.
But it's.
What he did have the choice of was playing Marnie instead of Arven and possibly drawing into more basics.
I know.
And he found the E-power to board wipe anyways.
Oh, yeah. God, dude.
Oh, man, how I love this lightning spread deck.
Oh, my God, dude. Yeah, JD, I mean, started 2-0 tonight, so it was, like, doing well.
Yes.
And the other night when I faced him, it was in round 5 or 4. Round 4. So, I mean, he was 3-0 when he faced me. So like has had some success, but like he has also had some real duds with this psychic.
That is what usually happens with JD's when I've noticed when he plays really just in general recently. It's always been he'll start like 2-0 and just absolute one dud game. Or it was the one week he tried playing Fire, he hit John Patterson playing his Seismitoad deck.
And that's not gonna go well.
That's just not gonna go well.
No.
I learned that myself again last week in the last round. And so it's just, I mean, sometimes it's just a tough break.
All right, I have a question. How much Pooh Bear merch does Ben Morse own? I think it's a significant amount.
I would imagine it's a significant amount.
I feel like I've seen definitely
I agree with
many
you.
Pooh shirts. They're cool.
And I'm down for it.
Yeah, they have swag
for
sure. Like, I mean, he is like they definitely have swag. Like, no one is denying Ben Morse's swag factor when he shows up to the event. Much like Hunter, Ben Morse shows up like dripped out in the thrift store merch.
So true.
Yeah. Looking extremely fly.
What is he playing tonight? Is he playing colorless? I think he is.
Let's enhance.
Oh yeah, that's colorless. That's 100% a colorless deck right there. With quite the board state. Against Chase's Dragon deck. Huh. Interesting. Oh, and that looks like John just a Seismitoad going absolutely ham on a dragon deck. Dude. That is a Seismitoad that says, "I dare you."
Oh my god.
Come at me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that looks like a 2-prize lead.
Absolutely
disgusting. With a dragon deck going, please, I need more energy.
Absolutely gross. I mean, my goodness.
That was a Kyurem I just saw in Zach Pra's deck.
Holy moly. Well,
John does not play a chorus. I don't believe.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yes, for sure.
However,
the Draconium. Oh,
I feel like this feels like the point where Zach has pseudo conceded and is just talking over the game with John.
Yeah, no, John, I think cannot be defeated at this point. That Seismitoad's probably doing 240 damage every turn. It's got he's got a literal muscle.
He's got he's got just a Drizzle, so he still has access to Inteleon. He's got a Finizen with a water energy on it. He's got Snow Run. He's got Cast Form in play for free retreat. And the prize lead.
God, this is going to be a really saucy night, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was round 3. We still got 2 more rounds to go.
Yeah.
Yep. And we've got a lot of great players with some great decks here vying for that top spot. A lot of good players who are also in the chase for an invite to the Invitational, who, a lot of standard players are just like taking a chomp at... taking a chomp at a badge, like just going for it, right?
Yeah. Chase, Tony, Dylan, all those guys have been coming pretty consistently the last couple months.
They definitely have.
And it's been great. It's been a lot of fun talking about the format with them, having them learn the format. Dylan's had a really fun thing where he's put every single deck he's heard about in the format on a wheel, and he spins it on like Monday or Tuesday and then builds it for that week. So like this week, Dylan is on a Dark Control deck with the Junk Hunt Sableye.
Goodness.
Playing the Retreat Lock Spiritomb.
Dude, shout out to this hat.
Some other stuff. Oh, that's a good hat.
The Safari Zone.
That's
dude.
a good hat. Is that Alejandro?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Alejandro's got some good hats.
Dude, the freaking I'm telling you, the drip is off the charts here at League. I mean, like
the Lake Tahoe
the
hat.
vintage Lake Tahoe hat, the Pooh Bear swag.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm telling the drip is
the shiny Dodrio.
I know. The drip is off the freaking wazoo here, dude. It's crazy.
John's got the really cool Palafin sleeves.
Oh yeah,
too.
Yeah. Oh, John keeps his deck looking crispy.
Oh
for sure.
yeah, and he just got those sleeves a couple weeks ago, and they are so cool. Oh yeah.
Oh, those are. It's because they got the art rare Palafin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
John like has been maining this deck for a long time.
He splurged and got that art rare Palafin during the sale because he saw it was. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, oh, that's less than market. Oh yeah, that's.
Let's go, baby.
Right for the collection.
Let's go. Oh, nice. So he's just like a Palafin fan.
At least of that art, I think so. I mean, I can't blame him with how long he's been playing it if he is a Palafin fan.
I know. All right, so Alex, who you rooting for here? Who do you think? Who predictions? 3 rounds in the books. Who you got your eye on to take it home tonight? We just saw table 2 play. And Austin Charles advances to 3-0. Table 1, it's looking like John Patterson is going to take down Zach. Table 3, it looks like, it's Ben and Chase, right? So I mean, that could go either way.
I'd love to see John finally get it with his Palafin or Palatoad. Yeah, Palafin and Seismitoad deck finally in the last week. He's been really trying to get that one for a while. Looks like Alec has dropped down a table, so it seems like he has lost. He probably lost round 2, unfortunately.
That's what it's looking like, yeah.
I would have been rooting for him, too. There. Oh, that's a Cramorant. Really good card.
It's ridiculously good. It's crazy how balanced colorless feels now.
It really is. It's like, and I keep going between multiple builds. Like I played that Pelipper and Dubwool build against you that feels good, and like it definitely spikes higher power than the build that I think Ben Morse is playing tonight, where it just has the Dodrio and Cinccino in those slots.
That's the version I have.
And I like the Pelipper and Dubwool deck just sometimes just clunks up. Or it's like, I just scooped up my Pelipper. I don't want to Squovit this hand away.
Yeah.
But I gotta see more cards. Like it definitely spikes higher power, but it feels a little bit clunky to me. I think I might be going back to the just playing all the draw guys and then having your Hops guys and Snorlax to attack.
It's kind of what I'm saying, dude.
Do you have Kangaskhan in yours?
I was considering Kangaskhan.
I was. But I hate Kangaskhan a lot, but like it works sometimes. It's a lot worse without the doubles, free doubles.
But you could just play Muscle Band too.
I mean, but you already do that.
Well, I'm not in my list.
Really?
But but you could play Muscle Band too, because Muscle Band's also good on Cramorant.
Yes.
And what's crazy is I think like what keeps the colorless deck still so good, I mean, you got Cramorant and you've got Fan Rotom, who are both these like one energy,
good damage,
very efficient, good damage output, and then
sometimes
you've got
no energy.
Right, you've got attackers you can reach for, right, and you can reach for Snorlax, either of them.
And if you decide to play Postwick, you can even reach for like the Journey Together Wailord damage numbers.
You could,
if you get the Tool, Stadium, and a Powerful on that Snorlax, it would be doing 250.
Right. And there are a lot of different supporters you can play to help accelerate extra energy online.
Couple cheeky Greedents you can play too if you want to be sneaky.
Oh, I know all about the cheeky Greedent.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah. Last year you got your colorless badge with the Spill Out Greedent.
That's right. So
2 energy.
Five cards.
Discard your entire hand. If it has at least 5 cards, do 210 damage.
That's right.
I prefer, if I'm going to play one, the one that came out with the Nest Dash Squovit, that for 3 energy does 80 plus 80 if it has a tool on it, which it often has the U-turn board on it. Just for the more consistent damage, since I can already reach for the damage with Snorlax. But certainly is interesting. But yeah, I would, given the players here, I would probably root for John Patterson. I'm rooting for Austin. I mean, I can't not root for Lightning Spread. Which also makes me want to root for Ben Morse, because Lightning Spread has an amazing colorless matchup.
Let's see. What is curious as to what the badge board looks like. All right, Chase has got a badge with Psychic. All right, so I'm going to root for Chase to win with Dragon, because I'm just trying to get as many decent matchups for my fighting deck into the Invitational as possible, right?
You really are.
So, like, if Chase has got only Psychic. Oh, I want him to at least have a 50-50 shot to choose between Dragon and Psychic, please.
No, I feel like most people that have the option for Psychic, I feel like are going to lean towards Psychic.
Oh, for sure. I do agree with that.
Except
for you.
Me,
you're not leaning towards Psychic.
No, I am absolutely. If there is one deck I will not be playing, it will be Psychic.
I know that, right?
The second deck is Water. Everything else, fair game.
I know, but I did beat 2 Psychics on my league night that I won. So
You did.
I'm just saying, bro.
You did do that.
Yeah.
You did not beat a colorless deck earlier, though.
No, but that's fine. We'll figure that out, dude.
Fine.
We'll figure that out. We've got Ogie Dogie on our team.
We do.
Yeah, we've got Ogie Dogie.
Ogie Dogie's insane.
I know. I
He's
can't
so
believe.
good. Just ask his punch.
I can't believe that you're not into the combo, though, man.
Nah, I just want to put Okie Dogie attacking in the active 4 times a game.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll weave a Sudowoodo in there.
Yeah.
Deal with it, I dare you. You don't.
Yeah, that's solid, right?
Even Psychic can have issues.
Dude.
No, it really doesn't.
No.
That's the biggest reason for me not to play fighting, is that there's going to be... Well, actually, I could see there's a very real chance Fran doesn't play Psychic.
Yes. Well, because Fran is a wild card.
Yeah, Fran is a wild card. She played Swordward and Shieldbert in her winning fire deck.
That's... You've got to be kidding me.
For the very funny moment that I think she only got to do once in the week that she won, of wanting to stack a card and force people to pick between giving her the trainer and the card she stacked.
I don't even know what Swordbird and Shieldbird does.
It is, you pick a trainer card in your discard, and then your opponent gets to tell you you either get that card back or you draw 3 cards.
Goodness. I mean... Yeah, goodness, dude. How silly is that?
Right? But yeah, no, that I could see John playing this water deck if he wins with it tonight. But there's also a world in which Ben Morse plays water. Everyone else that has Psychic is probably playing Psychic.
So, Craig, you think Craig's going to play Psychic?
For sure. Chase only has Psychic right now, but even if he gets Dragon, I feel like he'll play Psychic. I know Ben Peacock for a while has really been trying to get Psychic.
But he doesn't have it.
He does not have it. Ben Peacock has an odd 4 badges.
Oh, for sure.
And that dark is Dark Spread. I'll have you know.
Sheesh. John Patterson, you think he would choose Psychic?
Of Maybe. Those two?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but then if he wins with this water deck tonight...
I think he plays this water deck if he wins with it. If he doesn't, he definitely plays Psychic.
Right.
His problem with Psychic is that it is his favorite deck to build with because it has so many cool and strong options, right. But then he wins with it, and he can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Jack. You think Jack?
Yeah.
Killed?
Yeah.
I know. I'm into the... I think Cursed Kiss is broken, dude.
I don't know.
It's so good.
I don't like flipping coins.
It's so good. Yeah, that's...
Ignore the timer balls I had in some decks.
That's cowardice, dude.
I don't know. Like, it's definitely powerful. I won't say it's not.
Yeah. No, I think Curse Kiss just gives... I feel like it streamlines...
I like Xatu and Malamar. Both
I feel like you only need one, man. Your best attacker takes 2 energy. Why you need all that energy, bro? And you have D-Valley. Your best attacker in the whole deck takes 2 energy. You do not need Malamar and Xatu.
Yeah.
And you have D-Valley. Like, the heck you care, dude. You do not care about getting all that energy into play.
Yeah, I can see it.
So, like, to me,
I'll have to
playing
try it
all of those
3 stage 2s with only one being consistent.
Okay, so think of it this way. It's just a boulder deck.
Yeah.
All right, it's just a boulder deck.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you need in order to get boulder going? Malamar and boulder. That's it.
Yeah.
It's literally it. So it's a boulder deck, and then you have like 50 other spots to play with. And it doesn't matter if the other stage 2 Pokemon get set up, because when they do, they're all broken.
Yeah.
So you're not like relying.
You got a judge? Do you have a judge in that deck?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I can see it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try it some more. What if I play? Maybe I'll play that. Get everyone to play their bench barriers in week 1 and 2, and just to not play spread. And that's the thing that me and Hunter have been talking about. How it's very funny that if we have lightning available, everyone has to play their spread counters.
Oh yeah, because you two are sickos, bro.
Yes.
You two are.
And the other thing is we've proven that we can play the deck well too. It's not so it's like that. It's a strong deck. We play well, so it's like we force you to play it. So it's very funny that we can also just not play it.
Oh, for sure. And you probably ought to do some more mind games like that. Yes.
I mean, that's how I got my first badge this season, was actually colorless.
Yeah.
Because I played the first 4 weeks, I played Lightning. In week 2, I threw at the end of the game against Peacock in the last match.
Yeah.
And after like another week or 2 of playing Lightning, going X1, I just went, I need to not. And then I just swept with colorless. Like, I think it took me 2 weeks to get colorless, and then I got Lightning like 2 weeks later.
For sure. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the Curse Kiss deck a little bit more. Like, dude, all right, so like Mimikyu, one of the best attackers in the deck.
True.
Psychic colorless. You've got Wobbuffet, one of the best attackers in the deck. Psychic colorless. Yeah. You've got Iron Boulder, psychic colorless. Like, you just don't need. So those are 3 very good attackers. Yes. You don't need all that energy acceleration.
What recovery options are you playing in the deck? Is it just Tulip?
Rescue Stretcher, Nice Stretcher, and Rod, I think.
Is there a Tulip?
Oh, and a Tulip, yeah.
Okay.
We got a lot of recursion.
Yeah. And then you got Gallade's a strong attacker that also accelerates energy.
Yeah, or it passes energy back, right? Yeah. So think about, okay, so when you're playing, because this is something that I think is really interesting, because I think people get lost in the sauce with their psychic decks because there are too many good cards. I think that's kind of like...
There are a lot of good cards.
I think there are too many good cards, and that's why you see psychic decks underperforming all the time.
Articuno is so good, too. The Galarian Articuno, like, the ability to do it turn 1 is nasty.
Yeah, but that's inconsistent. It's inconsistent. It's not realistic. It's not happening. You're thinking about the time it happened instead of all the times it didn't happen.
It happened on stream.
Against
Austin.
You're thinking about the time you saw it. You're thinking about the time it happened to you. I know there's a fly in here. I know. Yeah, but you think about, like, okay, what attackers do like need the additional energy acceleration support? Okay, so like you would need 3 energy, for Gallade. So like Gallade is like a guy who requires a lot of energy, but Gallade's an attacker that like you really don't want to be using. No. So like it's fine to not have the extra energy acceleration to accelerate to Gallade. You're really talking about enabling Latios and like Galarian Articuno, Necrozma, and Mewtwo, right? Yeah. Or like those are like kind of your 4. Giratina. I don't even think Giratina is good. That's like one of my toxic traits. I mean, I don't think that card's good.
You definitely have to build more for it to be good. Like, there's some people that like instead of playing like the Dust Noir and Togekiss, that play more towards trying to get a 2-prize turn off the ancient trait Natu, and playing like Devo Spray even to be able to accelerate to itself and then Devo into the Natu and like blindside for 2 prizes after pinging something with Giratina and such, which I don't hate. I haven't tried that deck yet. And Giratina, the thing about Giratina is it's nice that once you have it, it is there forever.
Yeah, it's there in mid for the whole game, bro.
There's a lot of games where you do
mid
only need
for
the
whole
130
game,
though,
bro. It's
and
mid.
like if the damage is a problem, just put it on itself.
It's mid for the whole game. Like Iron Boulder is
but
better
you
than all these
only
guys.
but for like
Latios,
4 prizes,
3 energy, has to discard them all, does 180. Dude, Boulder does 170 for 2. Yeah. So like
for
Latios, I
4
think is
prizes,
trash.
you only need mid.
Latios is trash. That card does 10 more damage than Boulder for like way more cost. Mewtwo I like, and Necrozma I like, but I only like those cards like I guess in a Malamar Xatu build.
Yes.
But I think like Necrozma now like requires that you play more special energy than I want to play now. So like I'm kind of off Necrozma, and then Mewtwo is solid at the end of the game in those Malamar Xatu decks. I mean, I'm definitely playing Mewtwo in my Malamar Xatu builds, but Boulder is kind of just doing that 180 number the whole game. So like, why do you even need Mewtwo? So like, you really start whittling it down, and you're like, doesn't Boulder just kind of do everything? You're like,
sometimes matching games can get really awkward.
Just get good, bro. You just have to think about it. It's a mini game. It's a mini game.
Some psychic people, some people playing psychic with Boulder because they will Iono us early and then have a bunch of cards they can play, but have to hold them so they can attack with Boulder.
You have to. You can't just like. You have to be mindful when you're doing it, right? You have to be mindful. And there's some times where it's like. And that's why you're playing the Dusknoir and the Togekiss, because like sometimes you're gonna choose to set up instead of attacking, right? And then like Dusknoir and Togekiss allow you to catch up, and Wobbuffet too. Like you're weaving in these different things in order to like you're controlling your opponent's board. Wobbuffet, you're controlling abilities. Dusknoir, you're controlling like you could just. Boom, I'm like sacking one of your bench guys you really need, or 130 the active, finish off with Wob. God, 130 the active, finish off with Wob, flip heads on Togekiss. Crazy, bro. But I think Curse Kit, I think it's like the perfect psychic deck. I do. I think it's like you cut all the fluff and you just whittle it down to the most broken cards in the psychic pool. Togekiss makes everything Guzzlord.
I gotta try more.
Dusknoir, complete board control.
I gotta try it more for sure.
I think that it's so easy to get like
lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. Because Psychic to me is what makes Psychic special is its ability to like play tricks and control the board and control the game. That's what makes Psychic
I would say
good, right?
The best.
So then why are we playing cards that accelerate lots of energy into play? That's not Psychic's thing.
I guess
that's like Water's thing. Let Water do that. Yeah. Like Water's accelerating a lot of energy into play, or like if you're doing Dynamotor, like that's Lightning's thing to get like 3 energy attackers going, like Regieleki or Electric or Electivire, who are the 2 best attackers in the Lightning pool, right? But like for Psychic, you want to lean into the tricks because that's like Psychic's thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's my argument. Is like if you're trying to build it to be more like the other decks. It's like it can do that because it's such a versatile type.
It is very versatile.
But like if you want to do what makes Psychic the best Psychic it can be, you lean into the tricks. Lean into the BS, the stuff that people hate, right? Like do that stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Dragapult with the Infiltrator ability, bro. Like that's like the classic Psychic.
I am such a hater of just that ability. I believe is terrible game design.
You had a visceral reaction to my saying it.
That ability is just, it's like, because I just hate that it's like I can play my entire turn and it means nothing on a coin flip that I have 0 control over.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Like at least like Confusion, I can play switches, I can retreat, whatever. Paralysis, I can play switches. And it's usually on like their coin flip for it to happen. The Dragapult's ability, it's like you have to play Hex, which some decks just don't have the consistency to be able to play, and then you have to find it. And like Gust isn't an answer because then it just comes back. So it's like I'm just a hater of those abilities, but also I will very much acknowledge they will never be considered strong enough to like actually ban or hit it. No,
but
they are bad.
People used to talk about
they are bad. Yes, they are not that good. They're just
frustrating. You're frustrated by them.
Yes,
but that doesn't mean they need to
be bad. Definitely, I will say the strongest play you can probably have in Gym Leader Challenge is definitely like a parallel Dusknoir knockout active.
Right,
like that. Like, how do you beat setting your opponent to 2 Pokemon?
Yeah, dude. Like, it's just you absolutely demolish a board state, right? Like, you could even weave a Guzma in there, dude. Like, it's
right, because that's even without a Guzma or a Hex,
like
that. It's just
the high end, and that's why like Gallade is a given. Like, Gallade's going in every single Psychic deck, period. Because
if you're not playing Gallade, it's because you really want to play one of the Gardevoirs, and like you're acknowledging that it's worse.
Yeah. It's
it's still good.
Like,
they're still good. There's one that has the energy double ability,
really good, with,
which is good.
You know,
with
Boulder.
all the with Boulder, or with the put a bunch of energy in play stuff. Or there's the Shining Arcana one that was played in Standard.
Yep.
And was played, Buddy Catch. No, but
it's just like it's an embarrassment of riches for Psychic.
It's an embarrassment of riches for the Curlia line. Is really what it is.
I know. It really is.
It even has a lot of good Raltses.
I know.
The Coin Flip Paralysis, Memory Skip.
Yeah.
The Teleportation Burst is also pretty good.
Yeah.
It's getting a new one that's good too in the Mega Set. I forget what it is. It's another 70 HP one retreat. What is it? I forget what. And it's getting a collect one. That's what it is. It's getting a collect 70 HP one retreat Ralts. So it's like sick. You have so many options.
I know, that's so sick, dude. That's so sick. I love that for Psychic. And that's the thing about the type is that the game designers, the people over at Creatures Inc., they just love the purple cards.
They do.
They love them so much.
Don't like them for it.
They just love the purple
cards
so much.
Give fighting draw support.
No, they
let it be BDIF.
Yeah, they love. And the crazy thing is like you just look at the history of the game and you're like, all right, they have printed a fighting draw support Pokemon, so you just gotta wait long enough and it'll come around, right?
And then they put it in the classic collection of the celebrations, and it's like, I
know. You just gotta wait long enough.
Imagine the damage that would have. I mean, I don't know about damage, but imagine the impact it would have had on Standard if the classic collection cards were Standard legal.
The game designers know about Gym Leader Challenge now, though.
So
that is cool. Yeah, like the game designers actually, like people at Creatures know about Gym Leader Challenge. They know that people play the format. They know it's a thing. So like, you know, I can't say I'm not, you know, there. Yeah. I don't know, but like
it's like I'm sure it's in the back of their mind when they're designing cards.
Whereas like at Magic the Gathering at Wizards of the Coast, it's like obviously they're just designing for Commander format now. It'd be really cool to get to a place where cards were getting designed for Gym Leader Challenge format. Sometimes you look at a card and you're like, that card has no reason to exist outside of GLC. Right? Like, no reason to exist, bro.
Gouging Fire, why does that exist?
This card has
not for GLC.
That's what I'm saying. Like some of these Pokemon, Iron Boulder. Like what are these cards doing?
Iron Boulder.
What are these cards doing, bro?
Yeah, what is that? What does it do? Zatu. I guess Zatu's seen a little play, but like
what are these cards doing other than existing in Gym Leader Challenge format, right?
Okidoki's been. Some people put that together.
I've seen a rogue deck.
I have, and it looks a lot of fun.
It does. I know.
My boy Okidoki.
Yo, thank you so much.
Coming in with the good punch.
Kyle, thank you so much, Kyle, for the tier 3 sub. 75 months. Appreciate the continued support, Kyle. I really do. All right, folks. Give us 1 second. We're going to take a quick break before we get into round 4 here at Full Grip Games Gym Leader Challenge League Night. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been a lot of fun so far, but we've got 2 more rounds on the way after this quick break. Of course, make sure to check out FullGripGames.com for all the best Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed products. Shopping at FullGripGames.com directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Gym. We'll be right back after this quick break. All right, folks. Round number 4 of 5 is upon us. And let's see who we've got on stream for our next round. John Patterson and Alejandro. Very cool. We were just talking about John. John has been very close to winning with his Paletot deck. I mean, for how many weeks now?
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
I mean, just, yes. It seems like it has really been that way for quite a few weeks.
It has been, yes.
And I'm sure that he would be very excited to
get the dub.
Yeah, to get a dub today with that Paletot deck that he's been working with here for, I mean, months now. I think it has been quite a while, and he's been very close.
It's what he won. His, or at least something similar with it, is what he won his water badge with last season too.
Yeah.
So it's been in the works for a long time.
Oh, this is definitely his favorite water build,
yes.
And water is one of his top 3 favorite decks for sure. Yeah.
But I'm sure there's some interesting includes in here too. And Alejandro, you never know what the last 5 cards of his deck will be.
We got Alejandro Luna 2-1. Okay. And John Patterson is 3-0. The other 3-0 match is Chase and Austin. So Ben lost.
And I'll say, I think Dragon is a fine match. Even that Dragon Box deck can be a fine matchup for Leighton. He did it on stream at the 3K.
Well, yeah, Dragon's guys are notoriously kind of squishy.
Yeah.
They
got,
really are.
What, Raging Bolt is the biggest one, and Reggie Drago, everything else is, Reggie Alekiable.
Reggie Alekiable.
So, no, it's an interesting matchup over there, but I'll be interested to see what Alejandro's playing in. He's always got something a little spicy.
That's what Natalie texted me. She said it's spicy water. I don't like my water to be spicy, Alex.
You see, I hope it's a little different. The last I knew of Alejandro's water build, it was purely ice types.
Oh my!
And this is the item lock Cryogonal.
I see that.
Yes,
I see it. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to start downloading cards, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well.
Yes. The last I knew of this deck by Alejandro, it was playing only ice types, no Inteleon, no Octillery. It did have the Sand Slash with Slush Rush to draw one card a turn. It was a spread deck, so it had Kyurem and Ancient Trait Articuno. I do not know what has changed. It has been a few months since I last saw him play this deck, so we'll see what he's got for us.
Okay.
And going second, so John will not have items turn 2.
I see that, and I'm pulling up the Cryogonal now.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at this card.
I have almost thrown it in a lot of water decks myself after Badoo came out, and I went, wow, there's a lot of games in grass I'm winning because I can Badoo. Maybe the Frozen Lock is worth it.
Now, a couple different things. It's got 90 hit points, which is great, but it does take an energy, so you can't just retreat into it. However, no matter when you just open
start it going second. Yeah. What else? Yeah, and not Buddy Poffin searchable can be rough, but although if John has an out to the Snowrunt, he will be able to just to the Frostlass, he will be able to just knock out this Cryogonal next turn.
And we know that he does because he played the Evolution Incense.
Yes.
So, could have...
if Alejandro has some disruption in hand...
Dude, what a crazy deck.
Oh, it is.
What a crazy deck. So we'll probably see Frostlass in this deck, too. Maybe. I mean, Frostlass to me seems like one of the better ice Pokemon. I believe it is
the Freezing Shroud Frostlass.
Holy moly. Okay.
If it is in fact, in there. This is also not the Titan you're thinking of.
No. Here I am. I'm about to pull up the Titan. I know what this
am
card
not
does.
sure which one it is. I guarantee you it's not the Titan you're thinking
not Special
of.
Horn, bro?
No. Last he was playing, I believe, was that Avalanche one you have right there. That for 1 energy does 30 and 10 to the rest of the bench, and then can also for 3 water flip 3 coins and do 100 damage for each heads. Yeah. Although with Frostmoth, it could be another Titan for sure. I do believe Frostmoth is in the deck. But we will see.
Yeah,
And
so
not playing a supporter at all is rough.
yeah, I think I would have liked to see. I mean, I guess this is fine, right? I mean, because like John could have used Evolution Incense to go get Drizzle, and could have used Drizzle for like Irida or something. But then you're kind of just
that's like just extend it. Like it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it. Like, what are you really doing there, right? It's just
Now it could be rough if Alejandro is able to find a follow up and knock out this Frostlass in this next turn. However, I feel like that would take like a Raihan.
yeah, like Alejandro pretty much
because-
just got Citadel out and said
Yes.
pass, like no supporter, right?
Correct, because I do believe this is the Citadel with a similar attack to the Titan I mentioned that has a 2 energy avalanche attack that does 30 damage to the active and then 10 to everything on the bench. Which, in general, I believe is the optimal Citadel, as it is 90 HP and a 3 retreat if you choose to play Heavy Ball.
Oh, and John does have Drizzle.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Gonna
this
have
item lock has done very little.
No. I would
anything.
wager pretty much nothing. Yeah.
Practically. Other than force the Evo Incense a turn early.
Yep. Now, the Palatoad water deck, it is a water deck that I really like as well. I had put some time into building it too last year when I was playing a GLC League, and I think the deck's just a ton of fun to play, and it's unique in that water's one of those card pools that just is so deep.
It's similar to Psychic, where it's
Yeah.
just got so many options, and it has such a strong backbone with Octillery and Inteleon, or even the Power Draw Swampert and Inteleon.
Right.
It just has such a strong backbone that you can really do whatever you want with it.
But I think one of the most interesting new cards from Black Bolt and White Flare is the new Tortuga and Caracosta coming out, which could be interesting includes for this low energy water build. The Tortuga obviously has got the Trash Lynch style attack, Seaweed Curse or Seaweed something, I don't know. And it does 30 damage times the amount of items.
It's Ancient Debris.
It is not. I saw it today. It's
Really?
Seaweed something. It is not Ancient Debris.
That's
for sure.
so sad. Ancient Debris is so much better.
I know. Yeah, I opened the card today. It said Seaweed on it.
Oh.
So I'm like recalling Seaweed.
Wow.
But I can't remember the rest of it. I just know that there was Seaweed involved. But it does 30 damage times the amount of items. I mean, for 5 items?
Yes, the only problem is it is a
150?
fossil. If it wasn't a fossil.
I know, but
but-
you got Irida.
True.
You got Irida. You're
You
chilling.
If
Irida.
there's a type that was going to play it, it's water.
It's water,
For
right?
sure.
Water can definitely get away with it.
Oh, yes.
Well, and then the thing is like, all right, I don't know that Tortuga is just like worth playing on its own, but
there's a
the
couple.
fact
There's
that you
multiple good Caracosta, actually.
dude, the new one has gotta
The new
be the one though. It can't be damaged by Pokemon with special energy.
Well,
Are you kidding me?
There's another one. The most recent one printed makes it so that your Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's evolution Pokemon, and also does 150 for 2.
Yeah.
There's also that another older one that just turns off your opponent's tools.
Okay.
Which probably the worst of the 3, but I could definitely see that being played.
Yeah, this one's not bad. The Caracosta that does Tidal Wave for 2.
Now, if I play one, it's probably this newest Mighty Shell and Big Bite one, and it's got Retreat Lock. Not that everything's living that if you're trying to Retreat Lock it, but Like, yeah.
180 hit point Pokemon
yeah.
can't be damaged
If
by
you're going to
special
play
energy.
a Caracosta, it's probably this one. But again, I could totally see worlds where the other one is played.
I feel like, yeah, this Caracosta here, and, you know, by the way, in our game here, John is like kind of just, John's kind of popping off right now, and Alejandro is
he's
just
got the Sandslash out.
spinning
and
the
the Cure.
wheels. Sandshrew out.
Or Sandshrew.
Not a slash yet.
Correct.
No slush rushing yet.
No.
John may
Give us that Sandrush X control.
John may knock out his own Frost year, so and have it returned with the.
He could still also go with the icy wind, 40 damage, and put this Citadel to sleep.
Could see that too.
Would not be bad, especially with the pot helmet. The Avalanche will not be knocking out this Frostlass.
Yeah, I'm looking at this Caracosta, dude. This Caracosta.
I don't.
And we're gonna get to
if it was
see-
2 energy, I'd feel a lot better about the attack.
Well, the idea is that Caracosta is going to be played in decks that, or played against decks that where the ability is more or less just like, kind of just like
That's
dominating, right?
That's fair. Yeah, and because most games you're just going to be wanting to attack with Tortuga,
Right.
and never put this Caracosta will never see the light of day. But there will be some decks where that Mighty Shell ability will hard carry.
That's for sure, right? I mean, not being able to be damaged by Double Dragon energy, not being able to be damaged by Ogie Dogie, period.
Yes.
Not being able to be damaged by any psychic Pokemon with like a mystery energy or any water Pokemon with a splash energy. So, yeah, it seems pretty neat. I think it's worth thinking about for sure.
Yes.
Especially with the Tortuga that is like also good.
Yes, and I do know John was also eyeing up at least the Tortuga as a hopeful replacement for this the Frostlass that he is playing, because it is definitely the worst attacker in the deck.
But
Still good.
it is the worst attacker in the deck. However, dude, this thing gets so much mileage, it's crazy.
It really does. It's absurd.
So is it the worst attacker in the deck? Dude,
Yes.
But the thing about the Frostlass is that it's always the lead. Tortuga like can't be the lead.
Sometimes you get some other stuff, but
I feel like the Frostlass goes in early.
oh, the
so
switch
much.
raft into the Palafin.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, John's cooking.
Yeah, John's cooking. Dude, John gonna be 4-0.
Oh,
And then it's gonna be another finals with John Patterson. That is
but if he hits Lightning Spread, I'm not sure he plays Manaphy.
lightning spread. Oh, well, we gotta know how the other side of the bracket is.
This is
going
true.
on. Yes.
If he hits Dragon, I think he's already shown he's got a decent chance into that.
All right. Excuse me, real quick here, folks. Listen, I mean, John is
Demolishing.
John's
He's-
cooking right
yes.
now. Let's see. Can we?
Well, let's
see?
let him cook while we try and see what's happening over here.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna.
Not that the prize race means all that. We can tell if there's damage on board. 2 prizes and there's 20 damage on his board. That is and an Electabuzz in the active.
It's not looking great for Lightning, dude.
He could come back still.
He
It's
could.
Lightning Spread. There's a
It is.
Regieleki.
But look,
There?
it's the Raging Bolt has 3 energy on it.
Correct. Yes.
That
I'm trying to pray. I'm holding out hope for Austin in this Lightning Spread deck.
Did you see that? Oh, and the float stone. Okay, and the float stone to the active. Oh, so Chase is going to go to 3 prizes and have his choice of Pokemon. To knock
Yes,
out.
there will be a Dynamo. No more Dynamotors if there's currently any on the board. But you never know.
Yeah, counterpoint. Anything could happen.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
I can pray.
I don't know. You looking at this? You looking at this hand here,
There's
bro?
why has he got a timer ball in this deck? Come
Because it's
on, Austin.
broken.
No.
No, I'm about it. Yeah. That card's good. For sure. All right, back to the game at hand.
Yeah. Back to John's chef class.
Yeah. Yep. And Alejandro did not do much.
Let's see.
I'm gonna be honest. I think John is just running away with this one.
Mm-hmm. Especially John. I wonder if he's about to go for the Fion that I know he plays.
A Chase John finals, that'd be epic, dude.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. And it's guaranteed both of them will be 4-0.
What?
So the guarantee, right?
Did John scoop up the Drizzile at some point?
Must have been.
I guess.
No, Drizzile's right there. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, he was just searching his deck and found the Pokemon League headquarters. So I'm going to assume that we missed a scoop up on the Drizzile at some point.
Yeah, that might have happened. Yeah. I don't know.
And that's how that happened. Well, we'll just go with that.
I'm not terribly worried about it.
No, I'm sure they got it.
Yeah, I'm sure they got it. For sure they got it. But I don't know that Alejandro has a shot in this game.
It would take a whole lot, for sure.
Yes.
There's not really anything that you want in John's active that is fat enough to stick. So it would be tough because, well, Alejandro is playing a spread deck with that Kyurem and the ancient trait Articuno to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
But it could be tough still.
Yeah, it's looking like it, dude.
With that Kyurem going down, even with like counter energy in the deck, this game's not a lot good is gonna happen for
Trainer's Mail.
The gold Trainer's Mail. One thing to appreciate Alejandro, all his decks are blinked out.
Are they really?
Pretty much, yeah. It's great.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do love to see that. Yeah, we've even got a holographic Sandshrew there.
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah,
reverse holo Articuno. Yeah, you're right, dude. Reverse Silent Lab. Holy crap.
Oh yeah.
it's
Reverse
all
Silent
blink.
Lab. Got that. He's got like 6 stamped parallel cities.
Oh my
Something
goodness.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He went on vacation to Arizona and went to a card shop that just had no idea about older cards.
Oh, that's so
and
hype.
just got like 10 copies of a bunch of like he got the crosshatch hypnotoxic lasers. Got like a stack of those.
That card is very expensive.
It is, and he got them for cheap.
That's crazy.
Got the parallel cities.
The stamped parallels
are.
What's crazy about the stamped parallel is that I just have them because I played in those cities, bro. It's like I have like 20 of them, and I used to think that they were less cool than the other ones because they were the freebies you got at all the cities. And and obviously we never threw them away because it's a freaking parallels.
Yeah.
So like you just keep them. But now I've got like a bunch of like heavy play stamped parallels in my personal collection.
So sick.
Yeah. In fact, I mean, my first ever set was Noble Victory, so most of the cards for this format I just have.
So Eel was just your first
Literally
set?
my first set, dude.
Jeez.
Yep. I know, man.
Full circle.
Yeah.
So this is your last set then. Eel to Eel.
The Eel, man, it's like, dang, dude, I've been playing this game long enough for them to reprint a card that I played with.
Such a shame that they've ruled that you can't play the Noble Victories print, though.
I know, dude.
It's such a good art.
I know. I'm thinking about, like, when they reprinted, like, Meg Cargo and Celestial Storm. Like, that must have been pretty cool for people who've been playing since. Like, I remember when they printed those cards because, like, I collected back then, but I wasn't playing back then. But to see Eel get reprinted is kind of surreal. It's like, holy crap, dude. It's been a long time.
No, yeah. Those tag team sets, every once in a while I look for, like, I'm like, what set did this random card come out of? And I look back and it's all, like, 80% of the time, if it's a good card in GLC, it's out of a tag team set.
The tag team sets are
great. Like, you look at a set as big as like the black and white sets, and it's like, yeah, we got a few decent, possibly playable GLC cards. You look at like Celestial Storm, there's like 20 GLC cards in that set.
Celestial Storm, Unified Minds, Team Up, Unbroken Bonds. Those sets were all just so nuts. Yeah.
So insane.
Yeah, I mean, power level really started to ramp there, and that's kind of why they just like kept going with the Sword and Shield block, right? Is because the power level was so high. But then, the Sword and Shield. The thing is, the power level of the Sword and Shield block, it was like uninteresting, strong power level.
Yeah, and now hello,
backpack. No, you're killing me, Zeely. No, you're killing me,
Zeely,
bro.
we need to know.
I know, dude.
I think we do know, but we need to know.
I know, I need to see it, bro. Man.
Oh God, not the Candy Toad.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like if it wasn't Raps before, Candy Toad.
The
Not
Toad
much.
is nuts.
Oh yeah,
I can't believe the Toad is like actually good. It
Toad
just is.
so good. It's so good.
The Quaking Zone ability is quite ridiculous in this format, forcing your opponent to have an extra energy in order to launch their attacks.
Yeah.
There's just so many decks are built
To get exactly enough energy.
Exactly, right?
It's just. Oh, and on top of John playing, although it's been bumped, that Pokemon League headquarters.
Oh, I know.
Making basic Pokemon need 2 more energies.
It just basically says you can't attack.
Yeah, it says bump the stadium or pass.
Yeah. And John very regularly get his opponents to pass.
Oh, yeah.
See it all the time.
And then the echoed voice attack, that first turn, 120. If you don't move that Toad, that is doing 220 every turn.
Yeah.
That's
It
there's
is. And
very few things in this format living that hit.
And the jacked up thing is like, if you boss or Guzma around the Toad to move it, you're ignoring the Toad.
Yeah, the ability. You may live a hit, but you still gotta deal with the ability.
You did not address the Toad in
Quaking
the
Zone.
room. Yeah, you did
You
not
addressed
address
the
Toad.
voice,
Yeah.
not the Toad.
Yeah. No, right. So, yeah, this thing hit Lee Hoffman in the chat, in the YouTube chat, saying Toad Box is public enemy #1. Yeah, probably you for your dragon deck. I
Yeah.
can imagine you don't like this guy.
Yeah, that was even the week he came last season and won with Dragon. His one loss when he won on Resistance was to me playing the Toad deck. Because he just couldn't get enough energy because of the Toad. The headquarters being #2.
All right.
Okay, Zelia's he's at least sat down. So we can see the fact we can still see prize cards, and there's only 2 left, I believe. Yeah, 2 left there.
One.
That's a Tynamo. Oh, that's a board state we got right there. But I believe Zapdos can take a knockout unless that's a Raging Bolt.
I think Austin has 4 prizes left. I don't think it's 2.
But from what I can see, I'm not sure Chase has any other attackers built up, but I can't see.
No, cannot see.
Then we got back over here. Oh, the counter gain avalanche on the Citadel.
Not on the Citadel, bro.
No.
No, dude. The Citadel, I don't even know what this guy does, and I don't feel like I ought to look it up.
If you look at the board, it's 30 damage to the active and 10 to everything else.
Oh, I see. I see.
Context clue.
Thank you.
Can't even item lock.
Nah.
Yeah,
that's game.
just,
All right.
yeah.
John.
The
is
reverse the gold versus secret. Yeah, gotta respect the fully blinged out deck though.
And I do.
Oh no, that is the special horns to Titan. He has changed it.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I was gonna say special hordes to Titan is like the best to Titan by a lot.
He wasn't playing it for a while.
Yeah. So.
And I'm not completely sure it fits into a spread deck, but it's an ice type.
It's an ice type.
And it's the best Titan you can play. So
I do also respect that Alejandro is just committed to the full ice deck. It's very cool. It's like taking a gym leader challenge concept and just putting yourself on hard mode.
Oh, yeah. Some people have done it with flying type and colorless too.
For sure.
Which, after the hop stuff came out, not as hard as you think.
No. Kramer turns out.
That, we have Rotom, which it's kind of a bird. Or, well, they do birds, not flying types.
Birds, right.
But, it's kind of a bird.
If Fan Rotom is
Yeah, there's the Talonflame that for 2 energy, it does 110 or 220 if your opponent has 2 or more retreat.
Yeah.
Which is very common.
Talonflame is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Talonflame that does more damage if it has a fire attached to it?
Yes.
That one's good.
That one's, I believe it's 160 for 2.
I think it's 160 for 2. That one's just good because
that one's also good.
You can play Mela, right?
Yes.
Raihan.
It's just the fact that you just get 2 of your knockouts just get to be Cramorant is insane. Alone.
Dude, you were correct. It is the Freezing Shroud
Yes.
of Frost.
It is a spread deck with Special Horn jammed in.
I see.
because it's the best.
Okay, and they packed it up. So
shuffling up.
Chase
I'm gonna
certainly was the winner there. You could tell Austin not looking stoked. Yeah, you could tell Chase looking pretty stoked.
Yeah.
The stoke is real
no,
on Chase's
the
face.
lightning spread. No.
Oh, yeah, lightning spread. Austin's last chance to win a badge.
Oh.
I know.
No.
It's tough, dude.
It is tough. It is tough.
Austin is a 2-times world qualifier. It's one of the best standard players that we have.
Yeah.
At our league. It's tough. Winning badges is hard.
It's tough.
It is tough.
Matchups can get rough sometimes.
Matchups can get rough. You need like things to work right.
Yeah.
It's
weird. Junior Challenge is in a way more consistent than standard, but also not.
Yeah, the GLC haters will tell you that like their least favorite thing about GLC is the decks are inconsistent. But
if you play GLC enough, it is actually extremely consistent.
Well, and the thing is that people just get greedy with their deck building.
They also do get very
people
greedy.
get extremely greedy with their deck building.
I also get greedy.
Yeah, people get extremely greedy with the deck building, and they're like, I can't believe my deck bricked. Like, it's like I can.
You cut Quick Ball and Ultra Ball. What are you talking about?
You're
you
playing
can't believe
2 draw supporters in your deck.
Yeah. And your best draw is fill your hand to 4 if it's in the active.
I know, right? Like, I get it, right? And the thing is people are looking for that high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
And it's like if you play a dangerous game. You go for high risk, high reward. Mm-hmm. That's the game you're playing. But if you play a deck that has more consistency in it, then maybe your highs are not going to be as high, right?
Yeah.
That's just part of it. But when I'm playing Gym Leader Challenge,
Ether in a deck last year.
I know. When
you should feel attacked.
When I'm playing Gym Leader Challenge, I like my deck to work every single game. I like to just be in every single game that I'm playing, because then that gives me the best opportunity to be able to outplay my opponent.
Exactly.
And more often than not, when you are playing Gym Leader Challenge format,
someone will misplay.
Your opponent, odds are they're gonna misplay somewhere.
So many opportunities to misplay.
For them to misplay.
So many.
There are so many different places that you can misplay that, like, if I'm just in the game and I'm playing well, then like I'll probably win. Most of the games that I'm playing. And that's when you have like your really good games, though, is when both players are playing really well, and that and it comes down to it. It's hype. But tough one there. I mean, GLC is tough. And going 4-1 at GLC, a 28-player GLC night is like very good.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't get you the win. It doesn't get you that badge, right? Like you can be someone who has a very consistent placements at GLC League night and still not have that many badges. Yeah. But the thing is, with the badge race, it makes people want those wins more than
like look at Ben Morris has about the same win rate as me, 5 less badges.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes things just don't fall your way.
I know, bro.
You make that one misplay and it costs you. Most weeks when I'd lose, go home and be like, that one thing I did in this game, and it'll nag at me for the next week.
Yeah, dude. I mean, in my Pokemon career, I've top 8'd way too many regionals, bro. Like, and I can't tell you how many times I've up at night thinking about the top 8 match, just replaying it over and over and over and over and over in my head, like, because it's like that's your opportunity. You're there. But you're not there, right? Like, thankfully, I did get a win. Like, thank God, because like that would probably haunt me forever if I didn't. But like,
hey, imagine how Rahul Reddy feels.
I do. I imagine sometimes
the only top 16 placement.
Manley.
The only top 16 placement Rahul Reddy has not gotten is first at a major.
I know. Or Grant Manley. Like, I think Grant Manley is probably.
But he got the back-to-back doubleheader win at Fulgrim.
He did, but that's not a regional win, And Grant, I mean, I think Grant Manley is probably the best player in the game without a regional win.
Yeah, it's
in my
definitely
mind.
Up there if he's not.
Yeah, I mean, and he's just been in the game for so long and is like part of an elite testing group. Oh, yeah. With like Azul and Caleb. You have to imagine,
right?
But like, it's so what?
How sick would it be if he goes out and wins Worlds this year?
I say this. I say this because like Grant Manley is a player who I like really look up to and really admire his skill and stuff, but like the wins are not guaranteed.
No.
Like that's what I'm saying. They're not guaranteed. There's just things that can happen in Gym Leader Challenge, League Night, at the regional championships, like everything. There's just things like you could have the right deck, you could play really well. There's things, getting the win is hard. You know, and then you got like Grant's teammate Azul has like the most regional wins of all time, right?
Just put a video out on it.
I know
It's
he did.
Really good.
I know he did. And then, but then Grant, you know, who is like
Never
really good.
Never won it.
I know.
But
And then you got like Caleb is like an incredible player, multiple time regional champion, has never top 32 worlds, despite getting automatic day 2 worlds qualifications for like 6 years or something. Like 7 years. Like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You can start to get in your own head and you're like, you know, like what's...
oh yeah, even it's like when it's not big, it's like sometimes get in my own head when it was, because it was, I got my 3rd badge, or no, it was my 6th badge all the way back like early February. And it wasn't up until a couple weeks ago I was able to get another badge. It's just like, it's so long of X1, X2, a couple X3s, and just being like, what is happening?
I know. GLC League Night will get in your head.
It will.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's
but
for sure.
yeah, no, even it's like even formats I play one, like the Sun and Moon. I played in the Sun and Moon tournament we had here.
Yeah.
It's like I won 2 games. One of them was against Noah. I played spread and was able to take 6 prizes in one turn with Tapu Lele. And like 2 days after that, I realized, because we were sitting there talking, like, is there even a way for him to stop it? And we didn't find it. And then I eventually, like 2 days later, I went, oh, Ace Rolla up a Lycanroc with a rainbow on it, put Tapu Lele in the active, and use Tapu Lele's GX attack. Is how you stop it.
Bro, Tapu Cure. Yo, did you see we got dates for the
oh yeah, I'm excited. I might play in the standard one.
Let's go.
even.
You should, dude. You what, like, why not? Why not? Why not?
True.
Dude, I'm saying playing 2 formats is better than playing 1.
Yeah.
That's how I've always...
Yeah,
as much as I try to convert standard players to Gym Leader Challenge players, I'm also trying to convert Gym Leader Challenge players to standard players.
Yes.
Because I truly believe that there's something to enjoy about both formats.
yeah.
They both have their own thing
Yeah.
going on. I was a player who really loved playing standard and expanded format. I had a lot of fun playing expanded format when it was a format that was like reasonable to play. And, you know, now I just really love playing both standard and Gym Leader Challenge. But if you like playing standard and Gym Leader Challenge, or want an opportunity to play both with some great cash prizing on the line, September 28th and 27th is our next $6,000 cash doubleheader weekend to celebrate the release of the Mega Evolution set. This is going to be the release weekend of Mega Evolution. So the first major cash tournament in the United States featuring the newest cards from Mega Evolution. Saturday, September 27th will be standard, and Sunday the 28th will be Gym Leader Challenge. I've been talking to my wife Natalie and some of the other tournament organizers about what sort of format we're going to use for our standard event. I'm trying to push for 60 minutes best of 3, but we're trying to figure out like what we can do to make it logistically possible. And it might even be like a 60-minute best of 3 with no +3 turns, you know, no +1 turn even, like maybe just like it ends there. So like we're trying to figure out, because like tournaments are always about logistics too. You can't just say like, well, in an ideal world, we all play 90-minute best of 3s. Like, well, yeah, sure. But that's like not actually going to happen, right? Because people got to eat and sleep and, you know, have lives. So we're trying to figure out what the best system is going to be for the standard event. That information will be announced soon. It is going to be best of 3, guaranteed. It's just a matter of what format are we going to follow, as I am not committed to like following TPCI's lead to a T. If they're doing 50-minute +1 turns for best of 3s, I'm like not in love with that.
Yeah.
So like I'm willing to explore other options other than 50 minutes +1. I don't know about you guys, but 50 minutes plus 1 for a best of 3 in standard format. That sounds kind of yucky to me. So we're definitely thinking about how to best serve players, give them the best competitive experience possible at our standard 3K on September 27th. And then Gym Leader Challenge 3K on Sunday, the 28th. It's going to be a ton of fun. We've also got the next tournament in our Retro Series happening next weekend, folks. July 26th, the Base Neo tournament. You playing, Alex?
I am.
Let's freaking go!
I believe I'm borrowing your, was it the Sneasel Aerodactyl?
Yo, all right. That's so hype. Okay. Dude, that seems crazy. I don't know why, like, that deck should just be broken, right?
I mean, there's a lot of broken cards in that. I don't know. I looked at it. I read Aerodactyl and went, "Sure, I'll play that."
Yeah, you're like, "Wow!" It's like
I knew what Sneasel does, and I read Aerodactyl and went, "That seems sick."
Yeah, it's like, wow, that's like what Archeops did.
Yeah, except kind of easier to get out
And way better, right? Yeah, no more evolution cards can be played. Just period.
Yeah,
it's just that.
Yeah,
It's just that.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck, dude?
You get 2 out and it's just
like,
if you can.
This used to be real.
Yeah, with no Evo Soda in format type effects. Like, it just, if you get that out before your opponent evolves, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, man. I know that card is crazy, dude. It's crazy, and there are a lot of evolution cards that are quite good.
Yes.
In base Neo format. The last time, actually, Full Grip Games has hosted a base Neo tournament before. Me and Chris Fulop met in the finals, and we played a Kingdra mirror. Chris Fulop won. I got second place. It's crazy. This card, it's like one of the best cards in base Neo format. 90 hit point, no weakness, Kingdra.
What is that? Okay, I need to see.
Genetic memory is the one.
Yeah, I'm reading genetic memory and going, okay, what does it? What are the other attacks?
Well, and then sometimes you twist her.
God!
Sometimes you just manually attach a twister. It gets to the point.
Oh wow!
All right, so Seadra. Yeah, let me tell you about Seadra. You're gonna have to know what this card does.
I am. Yes.
So let me tell you about Seadra.
As I get beat by it next week.
Seadra,
I'm sure.
It's this one. Yep. 3010 is the copy, is the attack you're copying. So
Aerodactyl time. Let's go.
Yeah, the concept of the Kingdra deck is to evolve up into Kingdra, who has no weakness, and you're doing 30 damage for 1 energy, and you flip a coin. If heads, you get to spread 10.
And if you're really down in the dumps, you can bubble.
Yes, but you play the Pokemon centers, right? So you play Pokemon Center and Recycle Energy. Yeah, dude. So you play Pokemon Center and Recycle Energy, because Recycle Energy existed back then.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
And then the format also has Focus Band.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did see that card.
Focus Band.
Which has an amazing art, by the way.
It does. A nice Kamiya artwork there. If the Pokemon Focus Band is attached to, would be knocked out by your opponent's attack. Flip a coin. If heads, that Pokemon's not knocked out. HP becomes 10 instead. Does not have to have full HP, bro.
Nope.
Just if it gets knocked out.
God, imagine if this card existed right now.
Just absolute insanity.
You just play it.
And guess how much tool removal there is in base Neo?
0?
None!
I'm assuming knocking out is your tool removal. And that is not good when this is the tool.
None, bro. No tool removal, dude.
So many coins to be flipped, because there's also babies, right?
Yes, there's also babies, but then there's also Goldberry. It's another popular one. At any time between turns, if there are at least 4 damage counters on the Pokemon Goldberry is attached to, you may remove 4 of them and discard Goldberry. So, like...
That's insane!
Yeah, so it's like, it just makes your guy really tanky, right?
Jeez.
You just start healing, and you got Focus Bands, and then Kingdra is just, like, slugging away for 30 every single turn, healing itself every single turn. If you do manage to get Kingdra down to 0 HP, 50%
another one
chance
comes up.
No, 50% chance it lives.
Also that.
And then Pokemon Center.
And then Center. And then a second one comes.
And then another one comes.
With the same Recycle Energy that just happened.
Chris Fulop and I played a Kingdra mirror, and I think it literally took an hour.
Did you even finish?
Yeah, we finished one. We didn't do a best of 3 though. We just played, our finals was 1. We just decided to play 1.
Yeah. That mirror does sound just disgusting.
It was absolutely disgusting. It becomes like a resource war of like, there's a stadium too. So like Narrow Gym is another one. No player may have more than 4 Pokemon on their bench when this card is played. If a player does have 5 Pokemon on their bench, they return it to their hand instead of discarding it. So it allows you to bounce a damaged Kingdra up into your hand. So you can play Narrow Gym and you bounce the Kingdra up to your hand.
What were they
doing, bro?
That's insane.
It's just like not the way cards like this work nowadays.
Oh, now you discard them.
Yes, now you discard them as God intended. But back in the day, everything.
Imagine if this is what was printed instead of Collapse Stadium.
I know, right?
Like, just bounce your Luminion back to hand.
Bounce your Luminion back to hand. Bounce your damaged Charizard back to hand. Bounce your damaged Pidgeot back to like anything, right? Like, yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. It's the Wild West out there, dude.
Bounce your Ogerpon back to hand so you can what is it, Teal Dance again?
Yeah, I know, right? And then Sneasel, so this is going to be the main attacker of your deck. Sneasel is like one of the big bad basic Pokemon of base Neo format.
Yeah, the evil ones.
Kind of, and this card is actually what made Sneasel my favorite Pokemon of all time, because I remember being like 10, 11. I guess when this card came out, I was like 12, right? So like, but I was still into Pokemon, and I remember hearing that this card, when I was a teenager, I remember hearing that this card got banned. It wasn't banned in base Neo, but it was banned in the first ever modified format, Rocket On. But yeah, in Rocket On format, the first ever modified format in the Pokemon TCG, this card was banned because it was very high power level. But at base Neo, all things go. So Sneasel, and I thought that was so cool because no other card had ever been like banned before in Pokemon. So I was like, oh, this card's so powerful, got banned, and Sneasel's such a cool guy. Like I thought this was sick. It's got 60 hit points, free retreat, resist psychic by 30, no weakness, and the beat up attack. Flip a coin for each of your Pokemon in play. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. You said you hate flipping coins, and yet you picked this.
This entire format is flipping coins. What are you talking about? You say that like I have a choice.
It's that. That's
also,
true,
this is,
bro.
To me, it's not standard. It's not GLC. It's a fake format. I'll do whatever I want.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna play this once and then not again unless we do it again here.
That's true. That's true. You're borrowing a deck, like you're
like,
it's zero commitment.
I am here to. I'm coming here next week to flip coins and have fun.
Exactly. So beat up's kind of nuts because if you have 6 Pokemon in play, then
that's a lot of damage.
If you flip 3 heads, that's 60 damage for 2, but you have the darkness energy, right? Special darkness energy, which increases your damage output by 10.
Yes.
And you can attach 2 of those.
Yes.
So then you're averaging 80 damage for 2 energy, which is insane in this format. I mean, 80 damage is like crazy in this format. I mean, like, with the high end of being able to do like 100.
The Kingdra's got 90 HP.
Yeah. The Kingdra is a stage 2, right? Yeah. Like that's as big as Pokemon get. Like 100 HP is literally as big as it gets. Blastoise sees a little play. That's the biggest Pokemon you're going to encounter. Maybe a Chansey if someone's trying to like stall a little bit. Or actually, there was like a Metal Chansey deck that did quite well at the base Neo Worlds, but there really was no base Neo Worlds. It's kind of a fake format. It's kind of like this format 2002, the 2002 World Championships. There was no 2003 World Championships. There literally was none.
I did not know that.
So Wizards of the Coast used to have the rights to organizing.
Was this in the between times?
Yes. So Wizards of the Coast used to have the rights to organizing the Pokemon TCG competitive play and printing the cards.
Yes.
So they were commissioned by the Pokemon Company Japan to organize play in the United States. So they did. And Wizards of the Coast tried to get a little too hands-on with the game.
Yes.
And eventually got booted, right? And as they were kind of on the out with competitive play, the last year that they hosted the World Championships, which was 2002, they did not host a Masters Division World Championships. It was a side event. They were like, they let like 16 and up, like 16. If you were 16 and older, you got to play in like a side event if you wanted to. So there was like an unofficial Masters Worlds that had like no prizing. And the joke is that only the janitor saw the Masters Worlds finals because it took place in like a random room with nobody watching, because it was just a for fun side event. Because Wizards was like, this game's for kids anyway. We really just want people to play Magic the Gathering. Like, this game's not serious. Like, we're not even gonna host it for Masters because like, who cares?
Wow.
I know. So like the winner of that tournament was Alex Brosseau. And he won with like a Metal Chansey deck. But there were like a bunch of things wrong with the format at that time, and like nobody was doing anything to fix it. Like Slow King was misprinted, for instance, right?
Slow King.
The Slow King.
Only supposed to be once a turn, right? But...
No, it's only supposed to be when it's in the active spot.
Okay.
So this card was mistranslated by Wizards of the Coast. And then guess what Wizards of the Coast did to fix it?
Nothing.
Yes.
Said,
mind games. Whenever your opponent plays a trainer card, you may flip a coin. If heads, that card does nothing. Put it on top of your opponent's deck. That's one of the most broken abilities you've ever read. However, it's only supposed to work if Slow King's in the active spot. But Slow King is a terrible attack.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Because it doesn't say that, and that it doesn't say it can't stack. If you just put 4 in play, they're never playing a trainer card.
That's right. And that's exactly what happened at the 2002 World Championships, right? So, like, the winner... So, what I'm trying to say is that the actual winner of, like, the 2002 World Championships, you can't really just take that meta because it's kind of fake. Like, everything was a mess in 2002 is what I'm trying to say. So, like, now, when we go back and play... base Neo format, we do some correcting, right? Like we play Slow King as it was originally printed in Japan, which is that it has to be in the active with an
no one
errata,
would play the
right?
format otherwise.
No, exactly. Is like we play Slow King with an errata now, which changes the format drastically.
Yes.
So even though Alex Brosseau won like a kind of Masters 2002 World Championship side event with Metal Chansey. The deck's not really like relevant in like the actual base Neo format. I think
Slow King is 6'7". Jesus,
6'7". He's huge.
God,
it's so tall. It's all
6'7",
shell. It's all shell,
175.
bro.
It's really all shell. It's really all shell. He's only 175 at 6'7".
He's probably 5 foot, no shell, bro. Yeah. It's all look at it. It's a significant portion of his head. It's like a third of his height is shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's all shell. But yeah, so we got our base Neo tournament coming up next weekend. I'm going to be joined by Chris Fulop, who actually played during that time. So it's going to be very exciting to have him on board to commentate the event with me. And I really look forward to seeing what players come up with. I know Nick Baker from Ruby Retro, lives in Columbus, has been cooking for this tournament for months. Just recently posted on Twitter that he has solved base Neo format. I love claiming that I've solved the format, even when
you do it so often with GLC.
It's so fun.
I've solved. Well, with GLC, you have to claim you've only solved the type, though.
You do.
It's like I've solved water.
I've solved water.
I said seismitoad good. I have solved water.
Yes.
Who do we got? Oh, yeah, John and Chase. Let's see how this goes.
And this is the finals that we've been waiting for here,
for
folks.
The badge.
Yes.
For the final badge of the season.
Both these players do already have their invites to the GLC Invitational in September here at Full Grip Games. However, they are playing for an opportunity to add an additional type to their potential decks that they can play.
To their options.
Yes. Chase right now is rocking only Psychic type, so he'd be adding Dragon to his potential playlist. And then John has Colorless and Psychic. It would be adding Water to his potential playlist.
And I do believe if John gets Water, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up playing Water.
Right.
Although he is still excited to be able to play Psychic again with the reset.
For sure.
So, you never really know.
This would be a big win for either player.
Yes.
Chase has been investing a lot into improving at Gym Leader Challenge this year, and has done a really good job of it. I mean, has been a player who has kind of dove back into standard in the last few years, but then this year specifically is really taken up an interest in Gym Leader Challenge as well, and has been doing a really good job, taking the format in and learning about it and navigating his decks well. And John Patterson is, I would say, more a Gym Leader Challenge player, but also very
top 64 to regional.
He did. He top 64 Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think of John as like more of a Gym Leader Challenge player, but now he also won our first League Cup of the year. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he more of a standard player? Like
no, it's just the GLC.
He's just goated at both.
Yeah, it's just the GLC carries over.
He's just goated at both. John Patterson is just goated at both formats. Top 64 to regional. Won our first League Cup of the year, which had like dang near 50 players at it or something. Like it was crazy.
Oh yeah, 6-rounder.
Yeah. So big night tonight as we get started with our final round. Again, 28 players in the house, which means that there is 28 times 5 amount of dollars in the card pool, which is $140 of store credit in the card pool. We've given Gym Leader Challenge players an opportunity to increase the prize pool at GLC nights. Like standard nights, a $10 buy-in, but GLC players have pretty much voted to keep it at 5.
Yeah, it's just nice having a cheap. Yeah, I'll get something when I win, but
yeah,
I don't need a lot. If I'm going to get a lot, it's because there's a lot of people here.
I think what I like about Gym Leader Challenge only being $5 is that since it is a newer format than standard, it really encourages players to like give it a try.
It does.
And that is where the format is at right now, is like we're trying to grow the format. We're trying to get more people to build decks. Yes. And when it's affordable to play, $5 to go play, like sure.
$5 to go play. You can build a GLC. You think standard is cheap as far as card games go. You can build a GLC deck, a functional one at least, for most types, what? Less than $50?
Less than $50. Less than $50 for
I
sure.
mean, like, you might have to skimp on some cards, like Float Stones are a bit expensive, or like, there are some cheaper Prince of Versus Seeker.
And you know, if you're
bucks, whatever,
if you're kind of savvy and like poking around at card shops, and
go get a
things
French
like that.
Rose Raid.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I mean, if you have a standard collection, then you probably have a lot of cards that you could play in your GLC deck already.
All those cards that rotated, if they were good,
Turbo Patch.
Let's go!
Crazy, dude. Turbo Patch. Flip a coin. If heads, accelerate an energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Yup. When you're goaded, you're goaded, dude. Yeah. That's turn 1, 2 energy on Raging Bolt going first.
Oh, God. This is a terrifying situation for John.
But Chase's hand is pretty butt outside of this. It's a float stone.
But that's a pretty good thing. I mean, float stone to get into the bolt. I think he's got another energy to do attach return.
Right.
Snipe 90 wherever he wants.
Right. John probably not playing Manaphy. Yeah, I mean, he could have a turn 2 Thunderburst Storm for 90 going first.
That's absurd.
You would think we're watching standard.
That feels like that looks like a lot of Pokemon prized.
It does look like a lot of Pokemon prized, yeah.
I noticed Remoraid. I couldn't quite tell what else though. Sobble and Remoraid prized. That is unfortunate, and that Sobble is going straight to the discard.
Bro. Maybe there's a Manaphy, dude. Maybe there's a Manaphy.
Or another thing kind of could be crazy. Turn attach, turn 2 Irida, Rare Candy Seismitoad, and just attach swing. He does play Muscle Band. John does. Muscle Band would give him the knockout, and then Chase would have nothing.
Maybe John plays Manaphy, dude.
Maybe?
I don't think so. I think he plays Fion.
I think he plays Fion instead in the slot.
I do think so.
He's played Manaphy in the list before, though. Oh, no, there's a Manaphy.
There's a Manaphy!
He's safe.
He's safe.
Safe.
Yes.
Let's go.
John with the snipe respect.
There is
Manaphy, dude. This is huge.
Oh, I didn't see. He also has a pot helmet in hand too, so we can also do that.
God, and you can just see how much does this Manaphy change the game right here. I mean, John's prizes are terrible,
atrocious,
and his hand is also bad.
Yes.
However, he's still in it.
Yeah.
Because of that Manaphy, for sure.
He had to switch raft into the Basculin.
Yeah, he did.
Without an attach return.
Yes, he did.
Oh my.
You were correct. So, could come down to some top decks. I mean, Chase's hand is 2 energy. I mean, Chase's hand's not great.
Chase's hand is atrocious.
So, like, are you going Tatsugiri here, or are you just going straight in with the...
if Manaphy hadn't come down, I think I'm going in with Bolt.
I agree.
But with Manaphy coming in...
I like this better.
I think you gotta go Tatsugiri.
Right. Especially since you don't know if John has just, like, Drizzile in hand to just go next turn, right?
Oh, the Guzma... Guzma Hall is really good. Oh, Peony!
I'm not into Peony as a card, dude.
Oh, he's totally about to go get Bicycle.
Of course he is. I mean, you attach energy, Peony, go. I mean, that's exactly what's happening.
Attach energy, Peony, switch. You go get Switch and you get Bicycle.
Switch Bicycle. I don't know about Peony, bro.
Or some of these Dragon decks, or a lot of these Dragon decks do play Silent Lab. He could go get Silent Lab Switch.
No, if you get Bicycle, dude. You have to get Bicycle. I'm not going to a 0 card hand for nothing.
It's a 1 card hand. He gets a prize card.
Yeah, a blind card off the prize.
I mean, sniping Sobble here feels great.
It. You spoke it into existence. He's eyeing it up. You've got to be kidding me.
Let's go, Chase. I will also point out that John does have the Frostlass in hand.
But no energy.
No energy.
Yet. He's really thinking about it. The rope and the Silent Lab. And he's doing it, dude.
Let's go.
All right, committing to it.
I will say, I am not a fan of Silent Lab in these builds of Dragon. You are way too reliant on Tatsugiri and Regidrago for the power spike that Silent Lab gives you like these turns. However, it does give you these powerful turns where he gets to snipe whatever he wants.
Dude, I mean... Well, it's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out, right? Escape rope. John's got to see who he wants to promote. He knows the other card in hand is Silent Lab because just peonied for it. Has to be 2 trainers. You got to send up.
Now, here's the thing, though. Does he big brain and take it? Nah, you take out the Sobble.
You take out the Sobble every time. Yeah.
Because there's also a world where you do take out the Snom because, like, well, that's what he promoted. That might be the thing he could attack with.
John found Boss, and there's nothing to... there is Field Blower. Field Blower.
Okay, Field Blower.
Get rid of Silent Lab and Floatstone, and then Boss the Trampa. And we're trying to buy a turn.
Yep. I mean, you evolve, though. You still evolve, right?
With the pot helmet.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's looking at, but then you're playing down to a 0 card
you
hand.
don't put pot helmet in play. With getting Silent Lab gone, these Dragon decks do not play a way to get Silent Lab back, so you know your bench is safe.
Right.
I mean, I guess that. I'm not sure the pot helmet is being put to the best use here, because all he needs is a switch or a way to retreat, which I don't think he... Or no, he has Clara for... There should be
Clara for 1 energy, or you go Avery for 3. Kind of like Avery for 3.
I kind of like Avery for 3, yeah.
But getting a guaranteed attachment's not...
Yeah.
Whoa, it's a retreat of 1? All right, I see it.
Yeah, Drampa's a retreat of 1.
I see it. Yep. Holy smokes.
The only big dude, guys bigger than 1 in this deck is everything but those 2.
Keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Drampa and Tatsugiri are both 1.
Enhanced Hammer doing nothing. John just has to pass, but doesn't even gather the crew. Is there no more crew to gather? Double Dragon off the top for Chase. And oh my God,
no, Chase is getting this badge.
Oh, baby. Boss's orders.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, it's a Raging Bolt on the loose. I can't believe it.
The Silent Lab paid off.
It did, dude. It did. He's just drawing one card a turn, and sometimes that's all you need. I haven't even kept up with the prize counts.
It's just going too fast.
It's going too fast, dude.
Oh, no. John, not like this.
Level ball, too little, too late. Oh, feels horrible.
Although, to be fair, any way to knock out this Raging Bolt
John has
will do a
E-Hammer.
lot.
John has E-Hammer in hand.
Which, I mean, you just play.
Yeah.
There's Double Dragon, and then they play like one other special energy just to have a second Guzma Hollow target.
And keep in mind that John didn't gather the crew that one turn.
Yeah,
And he could have. I think he was just tilted.
Yeah, like even if you don't have anything to get, I think you still do it in deck.
You absolutely do, because you're thinning the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it just gets like Finizen could have been in play. Who knows what your top if you top deck Raihan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're in.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, exactly. You had to have gotten, I think,
And
John can
not
still
getting
gather
cast
the crew.
form here's also
Well, he should gather the crew now.
Oh yeah, I forgot this was a level ball and not
He should absolutely gather the crew now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it looks like he is.
Okay. Because he did forget the previous turn. You got to go get cast form.
And Fion could get annoying.
It could.
Enhanced Hammer, Fion could stick Chase. Never mind.
Now, Chase has got Adventure Bag.
Very powerful item card. Search your deck for 2 tools.
Yeah, oh, it's insane for sure, especially with the amount of incredible tools they've been printing lately.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this deck plays a lot of powerful tools, so that while that Field Blower was almost necessary and definitely helped, it will suck if John is going to come back in this game, it will be difficult fighting through that Fighting Fury Belt, a Luxurious Cape, Wishful Baton, all these very powerful tools. Oh, nice stretcher. There.
Tag call. Go get 2 tag team cards out of the deck.
That
Don't have to play it yet. I would like to hold
he
it.
already Avery'd.
I know, so that's what I'm saying.
So-
You don't have to play the tag call yet. I would like to just hold it.
Although I guess you don't want to draw the Guzma Hala with no cards in hand, so I don't hate it. But I would prefer you hold it for sure.
Knockout and chase down to just 2 prizes remaining. I really like the Dragon deck existing as this kind of big basic deck in Gym Leader Challenge format.
Yeah.
To me, it makes things interesting. It's like a basic rush deck, exactly like Raging Bolt is.
Feeding the Manaphy.
It's a basic rush deck exactly like Raging Bolt is in standard format. And we're seeing it capitalize here. John had some tough prizes, had a tough start, unable to answer a single Raging Bolt, and that's the game.
That's the game. Yeah.
Raging Bolt sweep, and Chase is your winner. 28 players, and Chase taking the dub with Turbo Dragon. Absolutely incredible performance there by Chase. GG's for sure. And John, another heartbreaking loss.
Always
in the finals.
bridesmaid, never the bride.
I know.
Another psychic deck for you to fight through on August 23rd.
Chase had psychic as well as his only badge.
Chase is going to play psychic.
But maybe she doesn't. Maybe he doesn't.
But John is definitely playing psychic now.
Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Huge congratulations to Chase on a job well done. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got it. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Aura Farm for us, Chase. Aura Farm. Do it. Okay.
Put that badge up.
GG's. Was an awesome night to watch. Congratulations to John on what I presume will be a top 4 finish for sure.
How's Tony and Austin doing?
Looks like Tony and Austin also having, a pretty good night as well. Tony playing Psychic.
Yeah, he was trying to get a second badge to not be forced to play colorless. At the Invitational.
Yeah, GG's, and thank you so much, Alex, for joining me here
Of course.
at the casting table tonight. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it.
I had a lot of fun last time, so I was trying to find another opportunity, and just JD kept being too close.
Yeah, for sure. So you had to ward him off for a while.
Yeah.
But now that it is secured, your 2025 Gym Leader Challenge badge leader is Alex Carpenter, finishing the season with 8 badges again after his 8 badge performance last year.
Next year we go for 9.
Yes, next year going for 9. I love it. I love it. So congratulations again to Alex. I just talked to my buddy, also named Alex, who owns a machine shop back home, who made your gigantic trophy last year.
I almost brought it today. I almost did.
The inaugural trophy is going to be the largest and most gaudy. So don't worry, you're not going to have to find room for more of them.
I'll bring it on the 23rd to the invitational, so you can get some B-roll of it.
Okay, sick. But my buddy Alex is working on new trophies for, I think, so what we're going to have now is it's going to be like a Pokeball, like a metallic Pokeball
so cool.
on like a little stand. And it's going to be completely machined, and then I'm going to have it like custom with like the year or whatever. That's
cool.
So yeah. They're going to be more modest.
Yeah.
The first one, I don't know. We were just throwing stuff.
The first
at the
one,
wall.
he just offered to do it, and you went, okay. And then...
and then this thing showed up in a box, and I'm like, here you go.
That thing had my car force me to put the seatbelt on it when I was driving it home.
I believe that it did.
That heavy.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys all have a wonderful night again. Make sure to check out fullgripgames.com for all the best Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. Shop at fullgripgames.com. Directly supports the content we create here on Tricky Gym. I'll be back next week with some more Pokemon TCG content here on Twitch and YouTube. I've got my set review video on Black Bolt and White Flare coming out on YouTube tomorrow. And then I also have a big documentary that I've been working on for over a year, going to be coming out on YouTube next month. So definitely make sure to stay tuned for that. That is going to be taking a lot of my energy to finish up in the weeks ahead. But I'm hoping that you all enjoy it, and I think it will certainly be worth the wait. So guys all have a great night. I'll see you next time.